listening to New Kids on the Pod with your hosts, Momba, Tony D, and JYD.
Hello, everybody. We'd like to welcome you to New Kids on the Pod. I am one of your hosts, JYD, and with me, as always, is Tony D and Momba.
Hello. Podcast today brought to you by Zwigic. That is great Polish beer that brewed in 1856, always from 3 ingredients.
Is that a Russian accent?
It's as close to Eastern European as I get. I don't know what a Polish person sounds like, which is weird because Chicago is full of them.
Yeah, Junkyard, can you do a Polish accent?
No, I can't do any accents. I'm not good at accents.
But, all right, so we're drinking some
Zwigic.
Yeah,
Isn't it
Z-Y-W-I.
it's basically there's a lot more.
Zvek?
You know, for a 6-letter word, there's just a lot of consonants.
Mm-hmm.
Z-Y-W-I-E-C. Zwivic.
Zvek. Isn't it Zvek?
No, it's Zwivic.
Zvek?
It's Zwivic. Zwivic.
Is made in factory run by small children.
So this is Poland's #1 premium beer. So
Is it?
This is that's what it says on the label.
It's a party beer. It has two people who I assume are from Polish descent dancing in a custom Polish dance.
So this is 5.6 alcohol by volume. So that's on par with the industry standard, I'm assuming.
What's normal beer? Like American, like shitty beer?
3.4.
So that's 5.
So
that's a little bit stronger.
Yeah. So this is brewed using pure mountain water. None of that municipal water you basic ass mofos are used to drinking.
But it isn't like Poland in the mountains, so isn't that municipal water?
So all water is mountain water. There's no such thing as mountain water. It's just water.
Would you
It's off in the
guys?
mountains.
Would you guys get that raw water? Have you guys heard about that?
Raw water?
Oh,
You mean
yeah.
you mean like sink water?
No, it's water that's like
No.
from lakes and rivers and shit. It's not like it's not filtered.
But people are selling it.
Yeah, and people are like health people are like, don't drink that shit. You're gonna fucking die.
That does.
But
It
people
sounds
who-
like you would.
But people don't know any better.
It's because people don't want fluoride and shit like that in
They
their
want
water.
fluoride. They want all the bacteria they can possibly have.
Yeah, because it's full of good bacteria.
It's probably like
I mean, there is such a thing as good bacteria, but I don't think it's coming from the lakes.
Yeah, it's full of fucking nasty ass amoebas.
it's basically
and shit.
like the same principle of selling somebody something and calling it organic. Yeah, it's healthy for you. Drink it.
Yeah, it's like that. Like people trying to sell fucking and to drink milk. What do you call it? Milk? The baby milk. You know?
Breast milk,
Yeah, but like,
baby milk.
but
First of all, how do you milk a baby?
like,
You fucking sicko.
breast milk.
Junkyard has his ways.
You milk like baby calves, right?
That. Oh no, don't care. That's not. I don't think you're milking it. I think you're doing something else to it.
What are you doing? Oh no, just leave it on.
So Junkyard's washing his underwear, and
We are-
apparently, because the washer's really loud, and that's not by fault of the washing machine, because one of those new ones that detects the soil level. So obviously, the higher the soil content, it's gotta run those powerful jets. So as soon as
no! Junkyard, for those who are listening, Junkyard knocked
just-
over 2K, almost knocked over 2, definitely knocked over 1. All right, are we back in business?
are we
Like
still
in there?
recording?
Yeah,
Some of you might
haven't stopped recording.
Some of you might be saying, a washer? Are you guys recording in a basement? The answer is no. This is a studio. There just happens
To
to
have
be
a laundry room.
Yeah,
Because-
hold on. The camera's too much on me.
Because this studio is full of amenities.
We
Yes.
found out that Joe Rogan of the Joe Rogan podcast has a machine that measures his kicking power in his studio.
We have a
We have
machine.
a
We
that-
have a washing machine.
Where Junkyard washes his dirty drawers.
To each their own.
So if that's what it sounds like washing my dirty drawers, yours sounds like fucking Niagara Falls, huh? Probably flood the house.
I don't get it.
He's making fun of like he's saying that my underwear would be dirtier than his.
Yes.
Even though, given by your stature, I would say that I think by let's see, what time do you get up?
Like 6:30, 7?
So by 7:15, you already got muck butt.
Well, yeah, that's why I shower in the morning before I go to work.
That's after you shower.
Oh,
Like 15 minutes out of the shower, you already have you have muck butt walking out of the shower to like your room to like change.
how do you know?
I mean,
Have you looked at my butt?
actually, like judging by your labored breathing, I can
That's
tell
Mamba.
you sweat a lot.
It's also Mamba.
Get him off, you Mamba!
Don't deflect this to me. He's talking about you, sir.
Yeah, he may be talking about me, but he's thinking about
Don't
you.
point the finger at me.
I mean, if anybody's got muck butt here, it's you, definitely you.
So
For those that don't know, what is muck butt?
It's a butt that's got muck in it.
it's just like, you know, when you've been
it's like it's the second stage of swamp ass. Swamp ass is just when you're sweaty. Muck butt is when there's also some type of there's a certain soil level that just gets mixed in there.
just like you've been working all day, you got a mighty sweat in between your legs, and then you go to the office. I mean, you go to the bathroom at the office, you take a shit, and you do your best to get everything, but no asshole is 100% clean. Mm-hmm. You're not gonna get everything 100% of the time.
Yeah, you know what's been happening to me a lot lately? I've been having to take a shit like in the first thing in the morning.
I do it all the time.
Nah, that never happened to me before.
I do
Really?
too.
I used to shit like midday.
I defecate minimum 3 times a day.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I don't think that's normal.
I shit.
I think it is.
I don't think it is.
So say if I work at 9 a.m., I get up in the morning, take a shit.
About 9 o'clock?
I get up at 8, but I'm going to take a shit for at least 30 minutes.
So what time do you leave your house? 9
Like
o'clock?
8:50 after I take a shower.
How does it take you to get to work?
A half hour.
So you're fucking 20 minutes late to work?
I got a shit.
I mean, do what you gotta do, right?
See, what I do is when I get up is I'll just wait till I get to work and then I'll take a shit after I clock in.
I don't know, but I want to go there with the cleanest taint possible.
But it's nice to get paid though for that.
Yeah, it's nice to get. Well, see, okay, I understand because you work in an office.
Mm-hmm.
You work in an office, probably with civilized people, as
No.
close as you can get.
That's okay. We'll go with it.
Okay, I work at a retail store
Savages.
with savages
And homeless
and
people?
homeless people. And I just don't like using the washroom there. I don't like putting my cheeks on a seat that is also touch the cheeks of some vagrant.
You're not supposed to bare ass a public toilet.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not gonna.
That's how you get all the good bacteria.
Oh, like just like drinking lake
raw,
water.
Yeah, it's raw toilet.
I'm
Never heard
building
of
up, so I would be building up an immunity.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
So you could sit on anything, Mamba, and you won't get sick.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, it's why Mamba, like, that's why he also eats ass. Because he's getting all that good bacteria.
He's putting you on blast, Mamba.
I mean, I've said many times on this podcast, he's not really pointing out anything that I haven't pointed out. And that's not the only reason why.
It's not for the good bacteria?
Yeah. It's for fun.
Oh, okay.
Well, elephants like eat shit of other elephants,
So do dogs.
but they take it to a new level. Like they'll go in there and take it.
Oh, yeah, I've seen videos of
Oh,
that.
yeah, where they like reach in there with their like snout.
You mean their trunk?
Yeah, that.
Their snout? Yeah, it's interesting. So apparently, the reason they do that is because when younger elephants, they don't have all the bacteria needed to digest, like I guess the food that elephants eat, and it's not something they could develop naturally. Apparently, so they get it from other elephants. That's why they eat the shit. So if they eat the shit, they can.
I just feel like there are other ways.
I mean, hey man, feel free to teach them.
To each their own. But I just feel like if you want, well, you said they're trying to build up immunity to bacteria.
Well, no, because their digestive system doesn't come with all the necessary bacteria.
Oh, the gut biomes that you're supposed to have.
So they get it from other elephants.
So it's just recycled butt biomes.
Yeah.
Gaiams?
gut. I said butt biomes. What I meant to say was
Biomes?
gut biomes.
I don't think a biome.
Is it like that's something else?
No, a biome is like.
I know what I'm talking about. I heard this on another far superior podcast.
No, but biomes.
You need that bacteria.
Biomes is like has to do with like deserts and forests and shit like that.
What do you inside of your stomach is a biome of bacteria.
I could be wrong. Junkyard. Look up biomes.
Biome, a large naturally occurring community of flora and fauna occupying a major habitat, forest or tundra.
So that is definitely not in your stomach.
There's one in your stomach.
There is not.
Flora or fauna. There is.
Do you know what flora and fauna is?
There's fauna in your stomach.
Do you know what fauna is?
It's microbiotic. It's very small.
You know what?
You know
what? I would say look it up, but in you looking it up, there's gonna be another word in there that Mama does not understand.
For what, flora or fauna?
For either one. So let's just stop.
Flora. Does bacteria count as fauna?
No.
How do you know?
So flora is plant life in particular region.
Yeah, they count as fauna because they are invertebrates, just like junkyard is one large fucking bacteria.
It's coming at your head, dog.
Sorry, he's just deflecting because
No, look it up.
What happens when people get really like confused, they get really upset. So that's what Mamba is like. Oh,
I'm pretty sure I'm correct.
So he's doing whatever he can. It's like when like someone's wrong, but they don't want to admit they're wrong.
Yeah.
So they will do whatever they
they're
can.
like, fuck you, man.
Yeah, like your
That's
mother,
Mamba.
your generation.
All right, you looked up just biome. Type in gut biome. I swear to God, it's gonna be something that comes up.
Gut biome.
There you go, gut biome
3 tips for healthy gut
for a
biome.
healthy gut biome. What website is that?
Medium.com.
Very legit. Yeah.
Look up what is gut biome.
What is your gut biome?
Microbiota and trillions of bacterial organisms that live inside our bodies. The whole community of these bacteria is called microbiome.
Say what?
Our gut is a central location of microbiome where a large majority of bacteria live.
Huh? Was that the sound of you guys being wrong?
Nope.
Well, technically,
Oh, what were you saying about people not wanting to admit that they're wrong? It's just deflecting.
Hey, man, fuck you.
Fuck you, Mamba.
There's a habitat. Bacteria are just animals. They live in a habitat. That habitat just happens to be inside of you.
Hey, look, man, I'm already drunk. That's not my fault.
Is that Polish beer
This
getting
is Zwiecek. It's hitting me
Zwiek.
hard. Zwiek.
you? It does have a
Zwiek. Zwiech.
a different taste to it.
Tastes like socialism.
I like the OK beer. That's my favorite Polish beer.
Yeah, but it's not Poland's.
Okochim?
It's not Poland's #1 premium beer. This is like their Miller High Life, their champagne of beers.
Well, I like my beer like I like my podcasts. Shitty. Just like this one.
Nice.
What the fuck?
What happened? What you
Why
do
did
now?
you guys tell me my camera?
Oh,
fell
well, it
out?
looked better that way.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I thought you were trying to improve.
No, I don't
So,
think they have it.
Junkyard, I think you're going to tell the fan something, the listener something,
But what?
that this episode,
Oh, so this is a special episode.
No,
No,
it's
that-
not. Because remember, I'm gonna create a compilation.
Well, yeah, but that's for
video.
next time.
this
No,
episode is,
that's so
Hey,
this.
plus, I was thinking about that. You're not gonna be able to upload it.
Why not?
How the hell are you gonna upload it?
I'm our Facebook.
okay.
No, but you gotta do it through our other channels.
I'll do it on YouTube too, and Instagram.
It's not gonna fit on
And
Instagram.
and I'll tweet it.
I don't know. I think you've thought this through. Anyway,
I clearly have thought this. through.
Instagram videos are only a minute, so just
All right.
have hundreds of.
So this is the dilemma.
Instagram videos.
Junkyard wants to do half an episode today.
yes.
I, for one,
next
do
week.
not want to cheat the listeners.
You always want to cheat the listeners, because if we miss 2 weeks, you're cheating them out of 2 weeks.
Also, I think you're missing a very important part that not only does Junkyard want to cheat you guys, but yet again, we have to work around Junkyard's schedule.
So it's like it's basically like
Once again, we work around your schedule every
so
week.
This is what Junkyard wants to do. Like, let's say we have one cookie, and Junkyard wants to give you half of a cookie now
And half later.
and half later.
So
And
you-
so
it's-
to make it seem like he's giving you more cookie, but you're getting the same amount of cookie. So wouldn't you just rather have the entire cookie now?
No,
It's all about instant gratification.
it's about No, because this is what you do. You know how you have little kids, and you're like, don't spoil your dinner. Here, you can have half cookie now, have a cookie after you eat. That's exactly what it is.
I've never gotten half a cookie before I ate.
Because you don't have cookies. You're poor.
Oh shit!
I had crackers,
Exactly.
and I still didn't get crackers before.
Well, we're being nice. We're giving him half a cracker before and half one after.
So this is what we're gonna do. It's gonna be just a regular episode because we are not ones to cheat the listeners. And then next week we will do a NKOTP's greatest hits.
Basically,
But you're lying to them because you're not able to upload it.
I will upload it to Facebook.
Junkyard is going to Europe with his wife, and by doing so, he's going to be gone for 2 weeks, and he wants to deny you guys of a podcast for that long.
No, I'm actually trying to give him two podcasts.
So in denying you guys a podcast, he's trying to play it off as he's doing you a favor now. He's like, all right, we're gonna do half an episode now, half an episode later.
Yeah, because I have great segments lined up.
How about this?
For each.
How about
each
we just
half.
upload?
I've thought about this.
How about this? How about we just upload the entire episode, and then for those that want to do it your way, can listen to half of it, and then wait till next week for the second half. We'll do like a little pause, and then for those that don't want to be cheated, can just listen to the whole damn thing.
No,
and then listen to the whole thing.
That's
next
the
week.
problem with today's generation. People can't wait. That's what's wrong with Netflix.
Do you think-
they give you every single episode all at once?
Do you
And it's
think with
amazing.
It's
Netflix,
better, HBO. That's why HBO has so much success.
do you think
gotta wait
anybody
for
like
next week?
like actually like say Jessica Jones just came on?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think anybody will actually watch one episode per week?
Well, no, that's a problem. But if you were forced to, you would do it because you have to. And then they builds up that suspense, like when Game of Thrones is on, and then Jon Snow may or may not be dead. You're like, fuck! Now I gotta wait till next season.
Oh yeah, not
to
only
find
that,
out what he's
HBO is
wearing.
like, not only do you have to wait till next season, but you have to wait 2 years to
exactly
eat
See?
shit.
So
See, that's smart marketing.
I say that
See, you guys
I say
obviously
we let the listeners decide
don't
how they would like to consume their media.
Why would we let them decide? This is our podcast. This is our day, not theirs.
See, Junker, you changed. You used to be about the people.
I am about the people.
No, you're not.
I'm giving the people what they want,
And,
and that's 2 episodes as opposed to 1.
yeah, they want 2 episodes, but they don't want 2 episodes. Like they don't want 1 episode billed as 2. It's like don't piss on their shoe and tell them it's raining.
Everybody else does it. The president does it. Why not?
Or it's kind of,
Hey guys, life's rough everywhere.
it's kind of like the last 2 Harry Potter movies, the Deathly Hallows 1 and 2.
Yeah.
It's like the Deathly Hallows 1. You could have condensed all that until
It's like Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings was fucking one whole movie that they split up into 3 parts.
Yeah, but that was good.
But each movie had its own like
yeah,
subplot
Well,
and its
these
own.
are gonna have each subplot.
The
No,
Deathly
we're not.
Hallows.
Because what you want to do is you want to have like we're gonna have just a regular episode with all of our normal segments, but it's gonna be cut in 2.
That's not, well, we have some special segments.
Okay, I'm not done talking about.
Why
the
don't we
Death-
just do the whole episode with the special segments?
I'm still talking about
And
the
then
Deathly Hallows.
halfway through.
Nobody
the
watched
episode,
Harry Potter, Mamba. Nobody cares about
I love
Deathly
Harry Potter.
All right. Well, then you would be interested to
Fun
continue
fact.
my conversation about Harry Potter.
So the first Harry Potter movie I've ever seen was the Deathly Hallows Part 2. I'd never seen a Harry Potter movie, and I remember I was going.
So you started with the last one.
I actually fell asleep because I didn't know what the fuck was going on. But I remember I went out.
What made you see it?
I went out with this girl, and she's like, "Oh, like we should go watch a movie." And it was late, and the only
Was
movie
there
that
a
was
chaperone?
no, this was Deathly Hallows Part 2 is not that long ago.
Yeah, but I figured.
And you keep in mind, I'm old.
Yeah, but I figured she's not.
She was not,
Yeah, exactly.
but she was 18,
Okay. That's all that matters.
At least.
minimum 18, minimum. So anyway, so we go to the movies, and it's like, oh, like the only movie that was playing was that and some other movie. And she's like, oh, like I guess she loves Harry Potter. She's like, oh, let's go watch Harry Potter. I'm like, I've never seen a Harry Potter movie. This is the second part of the last one.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, come on, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, whatever. So I sit there. I'm like, and it starts off right where the other one left off, obviously. And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. So all I remember is I fell asleep. I'm like, okay, and it's a long movie. So I just fell asleep, and then I woke up like maybe like an hour and a half into it. It was a really awesome scene when they're in like that.
So that means you woke up like not even halfway in because it's like a 3-hour movie.
Yeah, so I woke up like towards the end of it, and I saw like some really cool part, and I'm like, oh man, that's awesome. But then I'm like, I don't want to see how it ends because now I'm invested in this plot. I want to know how they got to this point, but I don't want to see how it ends. So I went back to sleep, and then I woke up once it was completely over, and then I had a Harry Potter marathon the following week, watched every single one, and then went back to the movies, and then watched the second one in its entirety.
What takes me back to my point. Junkyard is trying to give you guys Deathly Hallows 1, which nobody really wanted.
Exactly.
It's not even that full of a movie. It was like, hey,
See,
we're going to give you prologue
No, it's
to
like-
Deathly Hallows
it's
2.
And you know what? And nobody does that anymore because Avengers wanted to do that. They wanted to give you Infinity Wars Part 1 and Infinity Wars Part 2. But they're like, you know what? No, that is not what the people want.
It's
People
like-
would just want Infinity Wars.
It's like Twilight. You know, it's like New Moon 1 and New Moon 2.
Oh, don't even get me started about that.
People love Twilight.
You know how, spoiler alert, the ending to New Moon 2,
It's not. It's like
oh,
a
the
total
worst.
waste.
I was watching. I was like, man, shit is getting real. People are getting their heads cut off.
It was
people
like-
are dying.
It's like it for 5 minutes,
I was like, my
my
interest
outlook-
has been piqued.
and then what happened?
And then it turns out it was just like not a flashback, but a flash forward
It's one of those like
into a possible future.
it's kind of like when you like they used to do it like back in the day when it was like at the end it's all a dream. That's exactly spoiler alert.
They
exactly what
pulled the
happened in
rug out from under everybody.
Twilight. Yeah,
So,
and they thought they were so slick.
I hated it. I was so pissed at
But
that.
see, they already knew that was the last movie. They already knew they weren't going to make any more. So they said fuck them.
It's just like it's also
They
like
already
Hunger
made the
Games.
money.
I never.
Oh, you know what? No,
I haven't
not,
seen all.
I
of
have
them.
not seen Mockingjay Part 2, which is the second.
Right. So it's it's two Mockingjays.
Okay,
Mockingjay
so
1 and 2.
is Mockingjay the last one?
Yes.
Okay, so I haven't seen.
But they split the last one into 2.
Yeah, and I didn't watch it because I'm like, fuck that shit.
You missed out, man. And
I'm probably still gonna watch it. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna sit there and watch Mockingjay Part 1 and be like, oh, that's really cool. Let me wait another week and then I'll watch Part 2. No, I'm gonna watch that shit in its entirety.
But you did it. It's
I'm saying, but if I were, that's how I would watch it.
What was it? It was a Hunger.
If I watch anything that's Part 1 and 2, I'm gonna sit through Part 1 and 2 if it's available.
What was the second? What was the Hunger Games?
It was Hunger Games, it was Catching Fire, then it was Mockingjay. Part 1
okay.
and 2.
It's no, wasn't it?
A Halt and Catch Fire.
Halt and Catch Fire. Yeah, great show by the way.
And Jennifer Lawrence is Bae in all those movies. FYI.
Yeah, I think she's. Did you guys see? Anybody see Mother?
No,
No, I have it on my Plex server, but I haven't watched it yet.
You're in for a treat.
I know I heard she gets naked.
Well, that's
She
already
get-
on the internet.
She gets naked. Well, yeah, but she gets naked in Red Sparrow too. She's sexy as fuck.
And rides a barrel.
No, Red Sparrow, the movie
Oh.
Red Sparrow. She's sexy as fuck.
I heard that did pretty bad.
It wasn't like a great movie, but I was entertained. That's all that matters.
Oh, you went to go see it?
Yeah.
Oh well, enough about her. So yeah, Junkyard is.
All right, this is what we're gonna do. We're still gonna have split it in half, but we won't split it in half physically, if that makes sense. We'll do it like you said. I will split it in half virtually,
yeah,
and then you listen to it however you want to listen to
yeah.
it.
You can
So-
so
We'll take an intermission.
and during the intermission, you can wait till next week.
We'll do a 10-second pause.
Yep.
No, I already have a
Oh, okay,
buffer.
cool, nice.
Oh,
Set
okay.
up.
All right, good.
And if you want to keep listening, you can. And if you don't, or you want to save it, save yourself a little treat
Yep.
for next week.
Yeah,
later.
Yeah, if you want to save your half cookie for next week, that's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, see, it's all about options, it's about choices.
Anyway, let's.
I hate it when like people say like, if I order a pizza and I'm eating it, and there's like a couple slices left, and then my family's like, "You're already full. You don't have to eat those. Save those for later." I'm like, no.
I am
eating
full,
them.
but I still want to eat.
I still want to eat them. I'm not gonna wait till later. Later's not guaranteed.
That's gluttonous.
But later's not guaranteed.
I had that right as an American to be glutton.
But it's against God's will.
And you're doing a fine job, by the way.
Gluttony is one of the 7 sins, the 7 deadly sins. Did you ever guys watch the movie 7 with Brad Pitt?
It's been a while since I've seen it, but yes.
Gluttony is bad,
Incest is also frowned upon,
but it's not one of the 7 deadly sins.
but
It is. It is.
It
It
will send you to hell, though.
Says who?
You're right. Next time you go to church, ask.
I will. Hey, I didn't catch you at church last week. I saw
You know
your
what?
mom.
No, fuck that. That's my gripe.
Hold on. You do it right now.
All right, do my gripe.
Oh, my God.
So,
Wait, save it for the second half of the episode.
so this is my gripe.
Hold on.
My gripe is
Wait.
Hell no, motherfuckers! Wake the fuck
I have a gripe
up.
with
religion.
Catholicism
Yeah, me
or
too.
church or it's okay. So, 2 weeks ago, a family member passed away. So one of my uncles passed away, and it was very sad.
Oh no.
So I didn't want to talk about it. Like I don't. It just happened like a few weeks ago, and I talked about it last week. And I thought I'd get over it because emotions are high. Sometimes your agitation level gets heightened during those those situations. So I'm like, I'll just leave it alone. But it's already been like 2 weeks, and it still kind of bothers me. So we had the wake, which was was sad. Everybody was there. A lot of people. My uncle knew like a lot of people. And then we had the next day. There was was the actual the funeral, and there was a mass. So I don't know if maybe I just haven't been to a lot of actual masses where they for the faithfully departed type. Mm-hmm. So I go there, and this is how I guess maybe because I pictured it differently. My expectations versus reality was like kind of skewed, or it was kind of off, so it kind of upset me. So I'm thinking that everyone's already like in a sad state. Everyone's already like depressed, right? So you go to church, and you want to hear some words of encouragement. Some he's in a better place. Like maybe some enjoy life. Some don't take things for granted, things like that, right? So we go there, and half of the mass is the priest yelling at everyone in the crowd on how we're terrible people. I kid you not. He was there yelling how, and when I say yelling, I mean actually yelling. Like yelling how we're all too materialistic. Everyone's more worried about their phone. I'm not saying he's wrong, but it's like, I feel like he took advantage of the situation.
You probably could have. He probably could have picked a better opportunity.
Yeah, like I feel like he couldn't help himself because I could see maybe why he did it. Because usually people don't go to church. People that don't normally go to church every single week probably went to this mass because they're family members, and so a lot of people that were there may not go to church regularly, or at least maybe that's what the priest thought. But I guess he just took the opportunity to let me just yell at everybody. And he's like, yeah, you're all materialistic, and you're all more worried about, being on your phones, and you're all this and you're all that. I'm like, so my uncle just passed away. I'm already in a shitty mood, and I just came here. I got up early on a Saturday to get berated on a Saturday, not even Sunday, not even God's day. And we're just getting yelled at, and I was like, okay, maybe it's just let him get it out of the way. But no, he just kept going and going and going. I'm like, so obviously, like, I'm like, okay. So I remember my brother brought it up. He's like, man, that was kind of fucked up. I'm like, you know what? I knew it too, and I didn't want to say anything, but I was like, yeah, that was really fucked up. And it's funny because me and my brother completely agreed, and some of the younger people we talked to were like, yeah, that was kind of like, I expected something different. Mm-hmm. And my mom, along with some of the older people, they loved it.
Was she like, that was riveting?
That was exactly that was riveting. And she said that the only reason that it upset me was because those words struck me hard.
Oh, it applied to you.
It applied to me, and I was like, and I knew she was gonna say that. Like, I'm like, I know for a fact if I tell my mom that's BS, she'd be like, well, that's because it's true. And sure enough, my mom loved it. And a lot of she's like, oh, well, I talked to a lot of your aunts and a lot of your, your cousins, your older cousins, and they said it was great. I'm like, of course they would, because when you grow up in the older generation, you go to church to get berated and you ask for more. And I don't know, maybe I'm just different, but I was like, I expected something a little more, I'm already in a shit mood. I don't need to be yelled at. I'm a terrible person.
Well, it's because, they didn't grow up with the internet, so, you, in order to feel how terrible you are, you just need to go on the internet and see, and compare yourself to your people. You're like, oh,
yeah,
I'm not doing this, or I'm pretty bad. I'm not doing this in my life. Back then, people just had to go to church and
to feel bad.
Yeah, feel how terrible they were doing.
So back then, since you weren't saturated with news feeds and what everyone's doing, you didn't know. So in your mind, you're like, oh, I'm doing great. I did this today. I did that today. Come to realize that you're pretty below average type of thing. So now with social media, you're below average every time you log on.
Every time you go on. But back then you had to go to the head honcho. You have to go to God and see, what am I doing wrong?
And he tells you everything. You're like, oh, shit, I'm doing everything wrong. Now you don't need to go to church to know you're doing everything wrong. Like, I didn't need to sit there for an hour to know I'm a terrible person. So that's my gripe.
All right.
Yeah, why does Catholicism have to be so
Hell
depressing?
no, motherfuckers! motherfuckers? Wake the fuck up.
Like, you want to bring people to the church.
If you notice, that's why churches are filled with older people. Younger people are like not going to church anymore.
Yeah, and a lot of like younger people aren't, I guess,
Religious.
A lot of them are either agnostic or atheist. And that number's growing because they just, I don't know.
What about that new like trend of cool priests?
Oh, like the youth pastors?
Yeah, or like the guy that
was in a motorcycle?
that, or the guy that's like mentoring Justin Bieber.
Junkyard, you should
That's like a life coach.
pull up that video of
He's
the
like
youth,
a religious
youth pastor on a motorcycle. And it's a very short clip, but it is amazing. This is what happens.
When you try to
No. This is what happens when you're
appeal to
when you're infused with the grace of God.
Bikers for Christ.
Motorcycle
No,
ministries.
just look up youth pastor riding motorcycle.
Oh.
There you go. First
This one?
Yep.
All right, hold on.
So if anyone ever doubts the power of God, once he touches you or whatever object is around you,
Does he like roll up and like, hey, cool kids, you want to talk about Christ?
you might as well have said that. Oh, look at that. They got a rock and roll band. Look at that. They got a drummer. Oh, wow. Is that a
shit.
motorcycle?
Oh my god.
For those who can't see, this youth pastor tried to pop a wheelie
Oh, man.
on a motocross bike.
So, okay, not even a motorcycle. So it's...
Holy shit, he made a dent in that wall. Look at that.
Of course he did.
And went straight in. Praise the Lord.
Yep.
Everybody's safe. That's how he's gonna be. He's gonna be like, oh, by the grace of God, everybody's safe.
Yep. That is great.
Does that mean, like, one day when you have children, are you gonna like, get them baptized?
I think so. I'll baptize him.
I don't want to go through the trouble.
What do you mean?
I just feel like you got to get everybody together, and then don't you have to like have a party?
No.
You don't have to.
You don't need any of that. That's only if you want your kid to get gifts.
I mean, and who doesn't like gifts?
Yeah.
So you'd want a party.
They're 1-year-old gifts.
No, but a lot of them are like gifts, like
Money.
money and diapers and clothes for the kid. So yeah.
And you can ask for like things like a
And
PlayStation or like an Xbox.
And you pick godparents that are rich, so they're always they're obligated to buy the kid stuff all
Okay.
the time.
Yeah, that's less stuff for you to buy.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that kind of like
So you want
It's
as
like
many
free money.
So you want as many godparents as possible.
if
Like,
somebody's like, yeah, we want you to be the godparent. It's like, thank you for inconveniencing me. I don't even have real kids.
I actually have two. I have two godchildren.
And are you a good godfather?
I'm an excellent godfather.
How do you get him gifts all the time?
I do buy him stuff like not just like I don't buy him like just gifts. I get him some type of stuff he needs, like clothes or
That sounds like a lame godfather.
I got
no, but like the stuff that I buy that in addition to gifts.
I got gypped. My godparents are my mom's family members in Mexico. So I don't get anything because I don't go there that often.
He says you're wrong.
You are wrong.
You do get something. You get the grace of God.
That's all that matters.
Don't get any gifts.
There, but for the grace of God, there go I. Oh no, why is that playing again?
I don't know.
I think God wants us to watch this.
Hey, you know what? Hey, if God wills it,
Then let it be.
Yeah, if God wills it, then it must be.
look at that. Woo!
Why the fuck is this like all full screen and shit?
That is awesome.
Anyway. So yeah. So guys, let's get to our Urban Dictionary word of the day, shall we? It's fucking late as fuck, but since we were busy chatting it up,
It is late. We should.
today's word is roast beef. Can you
It
guys tell me what roast beef is?
is.
I don't I hope it's not what I think it is, because that's really gross.
It's when a female has
Oh.
a stretched out labia on her vagina. Do you know what a labia is?
No. What is
The-
that?
The lips. They're the pussy lips.
So
The puss.
that's what I was afraid that
The
was
lips.
referring to.
You are correct, Mamba. That's exactly what
know
it
it.
is. So, roast beef, a semi-slang term used to describe one extreme of possible
I
of a
even got
woman's
the term
labia
right.
minora. It is characterized by wavy shape of a labia with many wrinkles and fine crevices. The opposite extreme is referred to as a rose petal. It is important to note that while current fashion tends to favor labia near the rose petal end of the spectrum, there is nothing gross or weird about roast beef. Every vulva is unique and special part of every woman. Other terms that describe the form of women's labia include innie and outie, both referring to whether or not
I was wrong. I was thinking of something else that is
Oh.
not roast beef.
the labia minora protrude
You wanna
from
know
the
what I was
labia
thinking?
majora.
I was thinking of blue waffles.
Oh, so let me use this in a sentence. Be it
For those
roast.
that don't know, don't ever Google blue waffles.
Okay. So, be it roast beef or roast petal, it's the texture inside that counts.
I think I've seen it. Isn't it just like a really it's like an infected vag, right?
Yes.
So, whenever you guys say roast
We should probably
beef,
look it up right
No,
now.
we shouldn't.
you will hear. If we try to look it up, the guy in the motorcycle is going to come back up.
And prevent us.
So, anyway. So, yeah. Have any of you guys ever had any roast beef?
I wouldn't put anybody on
Have any of you
blast
guys
like
been
that.
to Arby's?
I was gonna say that. You know what? Sometimes
Well, you don't have to say who you got roast beef from. You just say if you've gotten it or not.
I dated this one girl who seemed to have a little extra skin, but I didn't mind.
I mean, I'm not saying if you minded, but was it roast beef?
No, I wouldn't say it was that bad.
Tony, have you had it?
I wouldn't say it was like they described on there. I think
Yeah.
all I've had were rose petals.
Oh,
Very nice.
we can make that a second word. I have had roast beef.
Ooh, you been to Arby's?
I have been to Arby's. It was delicious.
Nice.
I mean, I can't say I'm a
She
fan
had
of it.
The meats.
Yeah, she did have the meats. Can't say I'm a fan of it. Like, it's not my cup of tea, but I'm not going to say no,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
It still feels the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. You're right.
Yeah,
It's like
bravo,
you said,
bravo for having an open mind, Junkyard.
what's on the inside that counts.
Wow, you are a true supporter of the women.
I am. I love the women. Anyway, so let's get to our email, shall we? It's obviously from someone very special. You know, someone we love, someone we haven't heard from in a while. Of course.
Pancho segment. Pancho segment. Pancho segment.
All right, so Pancho today says, "Sup, fam? What up, bros and JYD? The JYD's bozo." Oh my god.
Oh my god.
The power of Christ compels us.
What browser are you using, Chucker?
You're using fucking Opera browser or something.
No, using Vivaldi, but for some reason it's.
Do you not know how to close
No,
like
the thing
a
is that
window?
I was trying to open another
Just
tab.
exit it
Look,
all the way
look,
out.
look, I'm not even touching it. It's plugged by itself. I swear to God.
Do you not know how to close that window?
Obviously not.
Can't you like get out of full screen?
Hit
It's
the-
It
F11.
doesn't full screen.
It's F11.
I did. It doesn't do anything. Look, watch.
F11.
That's 511 right there. Not doing
Right, it's
anything.
F12 then for Vivaldi.
Oh, you know what it probably is? It's probably function F11. Oh, there it is. Yay!
Okay.
Ah, Junkyard.
That was Christ trying to
Yeah.
put
the
an
power
end
of
to our
Christ.
podcast.
I think so. Anyway, all right. So, he says, the JYD's bozo looking ass forget about...
Continue this.
What is
The-
going on?
What the fuck, Junkyard?
I didn't do it, dude. You see I'm not doing anything.
What? Close out. Just close it out.
No, I need this. Hold on. All right. Anyway,
You got a
So-
virus, bro.
I think so. Look, I'm not even doing anything. Check it out. It's doing it on its own. See?
Is it something with the touchscreen?
No, I'm not touching it. There you go. All right. Hopefully that's good. Anyway. The JYD's bozo looking ass forget about Tomb Raider. That was by far the best video game movie adaptation. Those Mortal Kombat movies, including the first, were hot garbage. They were so bad.
Side note, I'm upset he spelled Mortal Kombat with a C.
Yeah, it's with a K,
Oh.
stupid fuck. Anyway,
You goddamn casual. you haven't picked up a controller in years.
Fucking beta.
they were so bad they make JYD look like the most fire EDM DJ on earth.
Get him off, you junkyard.
I mean, he doesn't know how to spell fucking combat. I'm not gonna take that from someone who's on the spectrum. Anyway, on another note, why do guys have a banner with Chicago skyline and flag? Shouldn't you have a Cicero skyline of Cermak Road or Larry Dominic's silhouette? Because, what do we do? Fucking Hawthorne Works?
Cicero Community Park.
You could put that waste management.
Yeah.
That's technically not Cicero.
That's Stickney, right?
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
We could.
Anyway.
Another industry gone.
Anyway, moving on. I know you guys hate amateur sports, but are any of you on the Loyola bandwagon yet? I'm on it because I finished program there, and a small part of me wants to see Sister Jean have a senile moment on live TV. Just kidding, she cool. But for real, though, I'd chuckle hard as fuck if that happened. No, fuck.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Loyola made the Sweet 16 in
Yeah.
college basketball, but of course nobody watches college basketball
And
because it's stupid.
The NCAA is like, not a fan of college anything.
No. I'd rather watch the Special Olympics.
But the tournament is fun to watch. I
Yeah.
like it because I like watching the end, like towards the end. Obviously, that's when it matters, and I like to see them all like just look so defeated. They all start crying, and I'm like, ah.
It's like when
It's
they
like, haha, half of you aren't going to make it to the NBA.
Yep.
when they get knocked out of the tournament. It's like, oh shit! Now I got to fall back on my communications degree.
It's like when they get eliminated, it's like their life is over.
Because their life is over. They didn't make the NBA. It's
that's-
over.
And I like watching that.
Nice. You like seeing other people suffer.
I like their misery on live TV. Makes me feel better about
Yeah, because they
myself.
probably have like a lot of hopes. They're like, man, I'm the big man on campus. I'm a student athlete. I work so hard.
Especially because like when they got knocked out by like what was it, the USMB or whatever, the one that knocked out like the number 1 seed.
Yeah.
Virginia was number 1, and they got knocked out by a number 16, which was awesome.
Anyway, moving on. How do you feel about the whole inclusion writer movement in Hollywood? I have mixed thoughts on it. Honestly, I don't really care for diversity in the movies because it was never an issue for me. I wasn't one of those kids, like so many claim today, who watched movies, then cried or felt left out because I didn't see a character in a movie or TV show that looked like me. At the core of it, though, I just hate it when one person forces another person to meet their demands. What are all y'all thoughts? Finally, you sure you didn't grow up in Cicero, Mamba?
Oh yeah, that one.
So, yeah, what do you guys think about that inclusion?
For those who don't know, the inclusion writer, it was at the Oscars. I don't know what her name is, but this lady, she won Best Actress, right? I forgot her name. She won Best Actress, and she was like, she gave a speech, and she was like, inclusion writer. So basically, it means that a movie should have in its script a role for like a person of color, or a minority. That the gist of it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I don't agree with it.
Me neither. I think if a movie's if it's part of the storyline, then yeah, obviously. But it shouldn't
be forced.
Yeah, it shouldn't be forced.
Yeah, I don't mind it so much either. Like it's like if it's there, it's there. If not, I'm like, but I could see why they would do it is because everyone's so sensitive now, and it's not about like I guess it's not just about like we need to make everyone happy. It's about making money. And if they feel that, like, if they just throw in sprinkle some color on it, that more people will watch it, that's exactly what they're gonna do.
And I don't have a problem with them doing that either. But like you said, like I don't want it to be forced.
Did you ever
either,
get
know what I'm
butthurt that you didn't see a troll that looked like you as a character?
What are you
saying?
talking
I
about?
did.
Junkyard.
Did you ever?
There was no. I'm saying, what are you talking about? There was Troll in Central Park.
Did
There
you ever watch
Troll.
Ernest
Oh, yeah.
Halloween? Or
Ernest, like scared.
Scared Stupid?
Yeah, Scared Stupid.
Yeah.
There's plenty of troll movies.
Yeah. And if you could see Mamba in movies such as Free Willy.
Get him off you!
Free Willy, so fucking clever.
He's coming at your head, dog.
Moving on. I was trying to think of something, but I drew a blank.
So yeah, it's not bad that they do it, but it's not like
I don't want it to be forced, because when it's forced, it seems too much. And then I always thought about it like this: when somebody's making a movie, so like if a white guy is making a movie, like a majority of writers and directors in Hollywood probably white, right? Caucasian.
Yeah.
And usually they're going to write or direct movies that, that inspire, like, they're going to be inspired by things around them, their surroundings. So a white guy is probably going to make characters that are white because he identifies a white
Right.
character. I mean,
He's not trying to make movies that identify you because it's not what place he's coming from.
What if Tyler Perry's making a movie?
Well, that's why
Tyler Perry
he does.
needs to fuck off.
Tyler Perry makes movies.
Why are you hating on Tyler Perry?
that he
Mambo?
identifies with? He is trash,
Do you
so he
have a
makes
problem-
trash movies.
Do you have a problem with people of color making movies?
No, I don't. I have a problem with people making shitty movies.
I also
Regardless of
do.
color, regardless of
still-
color, you
it's-
don't like shitty movies.
Yeah, and still being able to make that. I don't know how he gets away with it.
I don't know why people keep seeing those movies. He gets away with it because people keep watching that shit.
That's
I
true.
don't understand it.
As long as they make enough money, as long as
gonna
they turn
keep
a
making
profit, he's gonna keep making them.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't he? Same thing with Transformers movies. They're terrible, but
People go see them.
people always go see them.
Like you, motherfucker.
Like me, because it's Transformers.
Stupid as fuck. But yeah, the only way to stop making them is stop watching them. Just don't pay for them.
That or it's just get. If you're like a person that wants to see that, then maybe get in the film industry. Make your own movies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Why don't you make your own movies, Mamba?
I'm perfectly fine watching other.
Make some space movies,
Yeah.
some motion pictures.
Motion pics. I'm perfectly fine with the movies that are out right now.
You don't feel like you need to add to
I
that
don't
library?
need to make any.
So, don't you ever feel like, when you're watching a porn, and be like, man, I could do better than that guy?
No, I never think of that. Never.
No?
Never at all.
Yeah, you're right.
I
me neither.
think I always think I can, but then halfway through, when it's been like 15 minutes, and then I'm like, yeah, I would not have lasted that long.
Nope. If I made a porn movie, it'd last like 20 seconds. You're like, well, there's the money shot.
Yeah. So yeah. I don't. To answer Pancho's question, I don't believe in the whole inclusion writer thing.
Yeah, I don't think most of us do. Anyway,
And I think it's, I don't know, the fact that Hollywood is making it so, I mean, if minorities are going to be in movies, that's fine. Let it be natural. Don't try to force them in there.
like Django.
That was a great movie.
That was a great movie, and it had a leading black character.
Or Black
You know what
Panther.
you know what else?
that
Black
movie.
Panther.
That movie's
You know what else
breaking.
was a great movie with the leading black act? Pootie Tang.
Great movie. Great movie.
That movie paved the way for black superheroes.
What about CB4?
That was a great movie too.
What about Short Circuit?
Dude, that was a racist movie because in that
Was
movie
it?
they had
I don't
a
remember.
white guy
I'm
playing a fucking Indian guy,
Yeah, an Indian doctor.
and they even painted him brown.
That's very racist.
okay,
That's what I'm saying.
That's when you should.
Wait, isn't that E.T.?
No.
No, the Short
Oh.
Circuit.
Oh,
But
it was
there's-
Steven or Fisher.
But there's been a long history of people doing that. There's a minority.
Fisher Stevens. That's what it is.
Just paint a white guy.
But the thing is, this was the '80s. This was back
Oh,
when
just like-
racism wasn't as prevalent.
Just like when John Wayne played Genghis Khan.
Oh yeah, or like Charlie Chan back in the day, back in the '60s, like Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that dude was white as fuck.
Oh, and he was playing Chinese guys?
Yeah, and it was like
As
super
su-
stereotypical.
yeah, all right, so
Like, oh.
that's when something like an inclusion writer makes sense.
Right,
When if you're gonna have a minority in there, maybe let it be played
you're
by
a real
a
minority. Except there is a problem with sometimes with that because like
do you think maybe back then the talent pool for minority actors wasn't that big? To
no,
they
because
just-
I'm
they
sure
just didn't let
they just
them.
didn't look. Yeah,
Alright,
they were
I-
racist.
I'm just saying.
But like it's like for example, if you're making a movie about Native Americans, you're not gonna find like a shit ton of Native American actors. You might find a couple, but like you're gonna have to cast like Mexicans and Puerto Ricans to play Native
Yeah.
Americans because they're brown.
Because first you got to find the Native American,
Right.
Then you got to find one that can act.
Yeah, right. That's tough. That's tough.
I don't
to
think
do.
I've ever seen a Native American in my life.
Yeah, me neither. Which
You
is a
wanna know
fucking
why?
problem.
Because America.
It's America. I think that's a good thing.
I didn't say it was a good thing.
We don't. Oh wait, you said it's a good thing.
I said I don't think that was a good
Oh.
thing.
You don't think?
I know it's not a good thing.
Oh, okay. Because you said you didn't think it was a good thing, which means that you were still considering the possibility that it was a good thing. So you're pro genocide, is what you're saying.
I mean, it's population control, man.
and also, I don't like coming from me, like Hispanics. I don't think there's not a lot of them in Hollywood. I mean, they win Best Director every year.
Yeah, I know. The guy that won this year,
Guillermo del
Guillermo del
Toro.
Toro, Alfonso Cuarón,
And he's gonna
for The Revenant.
and he's gonna win it again next year.
and then
for Pacific Rim 2.
Iñárritu.
He's not directed Pacific Rim 2.
For Pacific. Wait, he didn't direct Pacific Rim 2.
Yeah, he
No,
did.
he just produced it.
Okay,
No,
well,
I
he's gonna
thought-
win Best Producer.
Are you sure he didn't direct it?
I'm sure.
He's gonna win for Best
Well,
Producer.
but his name's all over it, so
Are you sure? Google it right now.
So he's gonna win.
Producer.
He's gonna win for whatever he is eligible for.
the first Pacific Rim sucked dick, by the way.
Yeah, thank you, Junker. I thought the first Pacific Rim was not that great.
No, it was horrible.
I thought it was great.
It was fucking horrible.
It's
And it's
Charlie Hunnam. It's Idris Elba.
Guillermo del Toro's
That's
Beach
why
of
Charlie
Pacific Rim.
Hunnam isn't in the second one. He's like, I don't want anything to do with that dumpster fire. But then he also made King Arthur, so
And he was gonna be in what do you call it?
50
50 Shades of Grey.
oh yeah, he's gonna be Christian Grey.
Yeah, directed by Guillermo del Toro.
I'm talking about the second one.
Oh, the second one I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah,
the first one was
stupid.
directed by him.
First one was great.
I know Okay, you know what? I take it back. The first one, it was a movie about giant robots fighting aliens. I guess what can you ask for, right?
Better movie.
Okay, what's a better movie about giant robots fighting aliens?
Well, see, there aren't that many out
Monsters
there.
vs.
Exactly.
Aliens. Oh, those
Monsters
are
vs.
they're,
Aliens.
they're not robots though.
What's the second one called?
Pacific Rim 2.
Pacific Rim Uprising.
Let's see.
Oh yeah.
Let's see who's.
Oh, let's watch Atlantic Rim. Go back up.
Oh, are those like those
B movies?
Those B movies?
Joker,
like
go
like
back up.
like
let's see who directed.
Transmorphers.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Transmorphers.
Transmorphers. No, let's see who directed Pacific Rim 2. Uprising.
Oh, I remember when I was a kid.
No, director Stephen S. DeKnight.
I remember as a kid, I went to a Blockbuster, and I was just looking at movies, and this was in the early '90s, so this was when Mortal Kombat came out. And then I saw a box for a movie called Immortal Kombat, and even as a kid, I was like, "What kind of bullshit is this?"
Even as a kid, you knew better.
Yeah, I was like, "This is this like a ripoff? This can't be it."
But there's like movies that get like just made from other
Yeah,
movies.
it's
It's
just-
a whole industry.
Yeah, just from like slight typos or just because some people don't know any better. They're like,
There was that shitty ass like Ninja Turtle one. That like they're like bunk ass Ninja Turtles.
Battletoads.
No, but it was
That's
like
a real thing.
no, but it was like a movie, like a live action movie.
Oh.
It was horrible. But anyway, so guys, why are we gonna be missing a week? What's going on? What are you guys doing?
We're not doing. We can record.
yeah, we can record
Well, why don't you?
because you're not gonna
You're
be.
not gonna be here.
So you guys can take the equipment and do it.
Nah, we're good.
You
Exactly. But are you guys, doing anything special?
Yeah, Mamba and I, along with some other friends, will be in New Orleans.
didn't we talk about this last week?
No,
Going to New Orleans?
briefly.
Oh, anyways, yeah, we're going to New Orleans next week.
What are you guys gonna do there? What are you guys planning?
Get drunk.
Go back home.
That's it.
Yeah,
Just get drunk. That's all you do there.
we get home.
You guys don't go check out like the Mardi Gras floats, or do
Well,
like
it's not Mardi Gras.
no, but you can still go see where they like store the floats and where they like
Yeah, but I
make
want
them
to.
and
If I'm
stuff.
going to see them, I want to see them when they're moving.
Yeah,
What about like swamp tours?
Fuck that.
I did want to do a swamp tour, but you gotta like really set time for that. Like you gotta, cause those take a while.
Yeah, I know, but it's cool because like you get to see fucking crocodiles or
they're
alligators.
and I think they're kind of expensive. One of the times we went to New Orleans, this guy that we were with,
Anderson?
he inquired about it. And I think it was
No, the tour that he inquired about was a different tour, but the reason we didn't want to do it because it was a walking tour.
no,
and
there's one
we
that
were
they take
like-
on a
He wanted
boat
to-
in the swamp.
he wanted to go on a swamp tour and he wanted to hunt gator. Big alligator. Didn't he? He wanted to do something with gators.
Well, in the swamp tour, you get to see like
If the price
live
is right,
alligators.
if the price is right, I will do a swamp tour.
No, I'm good. Listen, I told my girlfriend this because we were watching movies, and I was like, I survived this long because I don't fuck with two things. I don't fuck with space, and I don't fuck with water.
You stay on the ground.
I stay on the
You
ground.
stay on solid ground.
Yeah.
And Mamba doesn't need a swamp tour. He's got fucking swamp in his fucking pants like every day.
So you only fuck with Pangea?
Yeah, exactly. What did you say? You toad?
I said you don't need a
You
swamp
amphibian?
tour. You have a swamp in your ass every day.
He said you have a swamp tour in your pants every day.
Does your wife get warts whenever she fucking touches you?
Calls you a toad. Get him off, you dog.
Why are you being an instigator? Anyway, I think this is a good time to do our intermission.
All right.
How long have we been recording?
It's about an hour.
All right. So like us on Facebook. You can do the whole.
Yeah,
spiel.
like us on Facebook, facebook.com/NKOTP1. Follow us on Twitter at New Kids on the Pod. See us on Instagram, also New Kids on the Pod. Subscribe to us on iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify, everything, all the good stuff. And what else?
We will
like us on NKOTP. Go follow us at NKOTP.com.
and we'll catch
Leave us a
you-
voicemail, 774-40-NKOTP. Send us an email at newkidsonthepod@gmail.com.
So this is to be continued.
Yeah.
In a world full of free podcasts, you kind of can't complain.
Exactly.
Could we continue this another time? Don't you hate to be continueds on TV? It's horrible when you sense the to be continued coming. You know, you're watching the show, you're into the story, and then there's like 5 minutes left, and suddenly you realize, hey, they can't make it. Timmy's still stuck in the cave. There's no way they wrap this up in 5 minutes. I mean, the whole reason you watch a TV show is because it ends. If I wanted a long, boring story with no point to it, I have my life. A comedian can't do that. See, I can't go, man walks into a bar with a pig under his arm. Can you come back next week?
And we're back. Welcome to next week.
Too many questions.
Or if you're impatient,
Listening to New Kids on the Pod with your hosts,
Oh, you're
Momba,
doing the-
Tony D, and Jay.
are mics
He-
even on?
Yeah, they are.
He's doing it for the listeners that want to consume us a week at a time.
Yeah. For those who can't keep it in your pants,
For you patient listeners,
this is a brand new episode. We haven't been sitting here for the past.
which is why we're wearing the same clothes.
Hello, everybody. We'd like to welcome you to New Kids on the Pod again. Continuing our last episode. So, New Orleans.
So yeah, we're supposed to do like last week on
Yeah,
New Kids.
last week on New Kids on the Pod, we were talking
Mambo had
about New
swamp
Orleans.
ass.
This week on New Kids on the Pod,
He still
Mambo.
has swamp ass. Dude, get me off you.
So, yeah. So, you know what else you guys could do in New Orleans? Get a parade.
Oh yeah, I guess we could do that
could.
and just have a band follow us around.
Yeah. A fucking, what do they call them?
A parade,
No. There's a line. It's called
a marching
a
band,
brass line? Or no? Not a drum line.
A drum line.
Percussion line.
No, yeah, something like
No,
that.
yeah, it is a drum line. Nick Cannon, he's falling on a hard time.
Nick Cannon's gonna follow you around.
That was a super underrated movie. Nick Cannon had two very super underrated movies that were fantastic. Drumline
And Love Don't Cost.
and
a
Love
Thing.
Don't Cost a
I've
Thing.
never seen that.
You
With
should.
Christina
He
Milian.
also had a very underrated song, Gigolo.
Oh, I love that. I'm a gigolo, spending
just
lots
kidding.
of dough.
That song fucking sucks. And I don't know how Nick Cannon has survived this long.
because he married Mariah Carey.
That's true.
Oh, and he had Wild and Out.
Oh.
Yeah, but everybody else was funny on that show.
That was the point. It was people talking shit to each other, isn't it?
But he wasn't the funny part.
But didn't he do like at the end of every show? Didn't he do his own like burn shit?
Nick Cannon was Michael B. Jordan before Michael B. Jordan.
He was the real trendsetter.
He paved the way for actors like Michael B.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes,
He's a
pioneer.
trailblazer.
I think we need to give more respect to
Nick Cannon.
to Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon doesn't even respect himself.
He's such a dick. But anyway, Drumline, fantastic movie.
I will admit,
Can't nobody teach me how to do me?
That's right.
I will admit, I was a kid when I saw that. And I thought it was a pretty good movie.
It was awesome, dude. He was fucking. He didn't know how to read music, but he was a fucking awesome drummer.
Oh, I think that was like the first movie I seen with Zoe Saldana.
Yeah, it was. That was the first movie I ever seen with her. She was sexy as fuck in that movie. I mean, she's still sexy as fuck, but she was.
Zoe Saldana is so sexy. She got her husband to take her last name.
He did. Would you have taken her last name?
No.
Why
Because
not?
I ain't no bitch. And I wouldn't have married her.
Why not?
Because you can't marry a girl no matter how fine she is.
Why?
I just can't be tied down.
Because then they get complacent.
So you're like a free wolf. You want to be. You want to be free.
I should probably tell my current girlfriend that.
That you're a free spirit.
Yeah, I can't be tied
Can't
down.
be tied down. And it's nothing against her. It's nothing.
Right.
She's not doing anything wrong. It's just that it's the type of person you are.
Yeah.
It's not in your DNA to be
Just
tied
gotta
down.
get out there.
Yeah.
Look,
It's
next week I'm going back.
It's like you can't domesticate a wild animal.
Yeah. Next week I'm going back to Bayou.
Yep.
Live out the swamp.
A tiger can change its stripes.
You know, eat some gator.
Dude, alligator is delicious. You guys
I've
should
had
have
it.
some.
Yeah, we.
Junkyard, I've been to New Orleans twice.
So
He's had gator.
you make it seem like you fucking been there like 100 times. You eat gator every single time you're there.
Listen,
What was the last time? What was the last time you went to or you had alligator?
2014.
That was a long time ago.
When's the last time you had gator?
Fucking last year.
Where'd you go?
Say Chicago.
Where?
Taste of Chicago. They
Okay,
have
that wasn't
alligator
real
sausage.
That wasn't a real alligator.
The
That
fuck,
was-
what was it?
are there any swamps around here? It was sewer. It was
No, but-
sewer rat.
I'm like the closest thing to a swamp we have are like sewers.
I got a swamp right in front of me.
Get him off you.
Why are you talking? What did I do to you? What are you talking so much shit for today?
See, what happened is that the first time he said anything, you didn't have a comeback. So he smelt blood in the water.
Oh, okay.
He was like,
okay.
"Oh, this is my chance." So he didn't want to take his foot off the gas. He's like, "I need to ride."
I
this
didn't
all the
realize
way."
that toads were carnivorous creatures.
You never knew cephalopods were meat eaters.
Jeez, you guys have evolved.
Oh, anyway.
See, you never stood up for yourself. So now there's chum in the water.
I think what I'm most excited about is, I mean, I've like I said, I've been to New Orleans a couple times, so I've had fun there. But what I'm most excited about is our friend Two Rock. He's going.
He's never been there.
Never been there.
And neither has Alejandro.
Neither is Alejandro. Has Peyo Dog been there?
Oh, Pale Dog's not going.
Oh, really?
He couldn't get the days off.
Oh, that sucks. Can't he just like drive his truck down there?
So-
well. Guess who can't go after talking all that shit?
Because you didn't go out on a Saturday night.
Because I didn't go out on Saturday night. Man, baby, you too committed. There's something wrong with that motherfucker. He's not coming out anymore. Talking all this shit. Now who can't go to New Orleans?
Yep.
Man's got to eat. He's got to get that. He's got to get that
I guess
paper.
if you're trying to choose making a living off of going to New Orleans.
If I had a choice, if I had an option to go to New Orleans, like if all my boys were in New Orleans, and I told my job, hey, I'm going to New Orleans these are the dates, and they're like, you can't go. I'm like, I'm not asking you. I am telling you that I'm going to New Orleans on these days.
Like, well, you can go, but when you come back, there's no job waiting for you.
You know what? Then in that case, I won't come back at all from New Orleans. I have no reason to come back then.
Peace.
Deuces.
Pretty sure you wouldn't do that. You'd ask for the days off. Sorry, we can't
You
go.
don't know
Okay.
me. Can't nobody teach me how to do me.
Anyway,
But I am excited because we were supposed to actually go with Two Rock like a few years back. We planned it out. We even planned it over.
we had a dinner.
We had yeah.
We planned it. We had dates
we had pizza.
set. We had pizza. We're like, all right, these are the days that we're going to go. Everybody's down. But then Chris was like, well, I can't go those days. Can you guys go these days instead? And Arturo was like, well, those I can't because I go back to work on those days because he doesn't have like his job revolves around.
You can't miss days.
Yeah, his job is not like, you know,
Plus,
kids' lives depend on him.
also that
It might be a little exaggerated.
He has a good adult job.
Yeah.
It's not like
He has a career.
it's not like a job where you're just like, all right, well, I'm just gonna call out.
Yeah, he has a career. So he gets obviously his schedule is like the school year schedule. So when they're on spring break, that's when he's off. So Chris was like, "Well, I can only go these days," and Turek was like, "Well, I can't because I'm back at work." So he's like, "Well, if all you guys can go, then I mean that's fine. I guess it's majority, you know."
Yeah.
So we ended up changing the days to accommodate Chris, and then
We just ended up not
Chris,
going.
and then Chris ends up not being able to make it at all. So after we all changed our plans, he's like, "Well, I can't even go at all." So this time, Turek and I were like, "All right, let's just go when you can go, and we'll let people know. Look, this is when we're going. You can all do what you will with that information."
So the rooms are booked.
Yeah,
So
flights are paid for.
that means there's only 5 of us going there now, right?
there's 6 of us if Junkyard's arch nemesis goes.
Oh, the person that
Broke his ankle.
yeah.
Oh,
Now the junkyard walks with a gimp.
Yep.
he's not my arch nemesis. He's a dear friend.
Who
Is that what you
almost
tell
killed
yourself?
you?
So he almost killed a lot of people with his reckless behavior.
You know who else was a good friend? Brutus was a good friend.
Yeah. No, he wasn't.
Well, not in
Pretty
the
sure
end.
I'm pretty sure he was never his friend.
Yeah, he was. They were boys in the beginning.
No, they weren't.
Yeah.
Tell me the story.
So they were boys. They used to fucking go sandal shopping together and shit. That's what they wore, sandals back then. You know who else was a good friend? Lucifer was a good friend.
What about Judas? That's an obvious one. He
Judas
literally was a good friend.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Look, Judas is keeping it real. Like, if your buddy is going around saying he's a Messiah, he's God's son, like, look, man, I can't be fucking around with you anymore.
I don't fucks with you no more,
Yeah,
Jesus.
man, you going around. If Tony was going around saying, "Yeah, man, I'm God's son," you totally like praise me. I'm like, all right, well, peace.
But like, you gotta get rid of this guy.
Yeah, I stop
like-
fucking with him.
Like, would you be like peace as in peace be with you, or peace as in deuces?
Oh shit. I guess
Because you might be actually listening to what I'm saying if I'm saying that. If I'm saying like praise me, you'd be like peace. I'm like, oh, thank you. No. I meant deuces.
Yeah.
So you know what I'll be doing in the next couple weeks? Oh, you want to hear some fucked up shit? All right, here,
You're,
check this out.
you're gonna go to Europe and stand out, sore thumb.
Exactly. So I'm going to London, Paris, Rome, Venice, and Turin. So
Okay, you pronounce all of those wrong. It's Paris,
It's Paris.
Roma,
Uh-huh.
and I forgot everything.
Venezia
Oh, Venezia, see.
and Torino.
Is that in Greece?
No, Turin is in Italy. So
Or is that in Spain?
no, it's in Italy.
What did you say?
Torino.
Are you going to any of the bankrupt nations like Spain
Like
or
Greek?
Greece?
Greece? No. Spain bankrupt?
They're going bankrupt too.
Are they really?
Are
Yeah.
Should have gone.
Damn. Looks like England pulled out in time, right?
Dude, England, the fucking pound is like way stronger than the euro is.
Nice.
Not as, but it's not as strong as it once was because of
No,
Brexit.
yeah.
It went to shit, but still.
But it's still fucking it's stronger than the dollar.
Oh yeah, it is stronger than the dollar, and it is stronger than the euro.
You know what it's not stronger than? Bitcoin.
But you know what else it's not stronger than? The petrodollar.
Ooh. That cryptocurrency.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so check this out. So you want to hear a little bit of drama?
No.
So okay.
Continue.
Well, this is the end of this podcast then.
Let's sit here and
No,
silence.
so check it out. So, okay, I'm a big Juventus fan. You know, for those of you who don't know, Juventus is a soccer team in Italy. One of the
Oh,
best
football
soccer
team.
teams. Yeah, a football team.
In Italy.
No,
Real football.
Or
also known as football.
Football.
or
not,
as Italy,
not
Italy,
American
they,
football.
Italy, they call it calcio. That means to kick.
You know that's what we call underwear in Spanish.
That's calzones.
Oh, I was close.
It's like calzone. But anyway, so I really, really wanted to go, and like when we were debating about going to Barcelona, Amsterdam, blah blah. I'm like, I really, really want to go to this to watch one game because when am I ever going to see them play like at their stadium like live?
Any other time you want, you just go.
If you're made out of money, motherfucker, I ain't made out of money. I can't just go to Italy when I feel like it.
It's Rome. Or it
It's in Turin.
can't be
And
it's not that expensive.
they're going through elections right now.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
They're going through elections right now, and they're kind of like in turmoil. So I don't.
Yeah,
think
the
it'll be-
euro's down.
It's not down by a lot. Still stronger than dollar. Anyway, so I'm like, all right, so let's do like our little trip. We're gonna stop in Turin and watch a Juventus game. So in Italy, at least the Juventus, they do ticketing weird. Like for example, when you go to a Chicago sports game or most sports games,
You buy a ticket.
you buy a ticket like you could buy a ticket like months in advance, right? Like the tickets for the season go on sale like right away. Usually, like I could buy a ticket for like not next season, but like a game like next month, for example.
yeah.
Or like the soccer season, I could buy the last game of the season if I wanted to for the season coming up.
They'll probably give you those.
I
games
think
for
you
free.
could buy those like anytime.
Yeah.
Well, what I'm saying, no, not anytime, but you know
Yeah,
what I
you
mean.
could definitely-
And you could probably.
You don't have to worry about those.
Yeah, those are never selling.
selling out.
That's not the point. The point is that I can buy a ticket now for later.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing is too, like, okay, so in Italy, the way they do things, they don't put their fucking tickets on sale till like a couple weeks before. Okay, so like,
So if you're going next week, then the ticket should be on sale already.
so that's the thing. They just went on sale on Monday for the game I'm going to on 31st. But this is the way they do it. So they give priority. They have these clubs. There's like membership club. There's a more expensive tier and then like a lower tier where like,
Can I ask you a question?
yeah, go ahead.
How did you become a fan of a team in another country in a league?
That you've never been to.
Nah.
I watch it on TV.
Like, why-
They're in Champions League, so they play
I can see that. I'm a big Bayern Munich fan. I've never been to Germany.
Yeah.
Anyway, continue.
It's like
not
you
about
know,
me.
it's like if you're a big like Golden State Warriors fan, you've never been to San Francisco.
Definitely not.
Why not?
Why would I be a big Golden State Warriors fan?
It's like if you're a Cleveland Cavaliers fan
That's.
and you've never been to Cleveland.
I would never be a.
I would
fan
say a
of
San
anything in
Antonio
Cleveland.
fan. I've driven
Yes.
through San Antonio though.
But have you gone to San Antonio?
No.
Exactly.
I would go to a San Antonio game.
But now I'm starting to get disheartened because apparently Kawhi Leonard doesn't want to come back and play. Which is...
Sad.
Anyways, proceed.
So okay, so on Monday I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna buy the tickets right now because the thing is that the top tier membership is 160 or 70 euros, which translates to a little bit over $200 or right just under 200. I think it's like 180 or some bullshit like that. And then the second membership is like 60 euros, but I'm sorry, it was like 50 euros, but for Americans or not people that don't live in Italy, it doesn't have to be Americans. It's 60 euros, which translates to like $80. So it's 80. So if you want to get it on the early pre-sale, you have to buy these memberships, and then you still have to pay for full price of your ticket. It's just for early.
So you're just
early
paying for
sale.
early access.
Right, exactly,
And
basically.
there's tiered.
Right.
Okay.
And I mean, they give you some extra stuff, like you get discounts on like at the store, you get discounts on certain shit, and like it's not just for early access. It gives you a bunch of other stuff. They even send you like a gift package, but it's like the main thing. Anyway, so tickets went on sale on Monday, and I'm like, man, I got to get these tickets. You know, obviously, like I pretty much centered my trip, not centered it, but like I planned all the
that was a big
dates
part of it.
for me to go there that specific day for that specific game. So I'm like, okay. I look at the tickets. I'm like, all right, well, I don't need to buy the membership. It's fine. I look at since Italy's, they start their sale at 10 a.m. over there, which is 4 a.m. here. In the morning when I wake up at 8 a.m. on Monday, the sale already started, obviously, because it started at 4 a.m.
It's been 4 hours since.
It's been 4 hours since it started. I check all the cheap seats that I wanted because I'm a cheap fuck. I'm not trying to spend a shit ton of money. Are all sold out. They were 45 euros, which is like $60. They were all sold out, and I'm like, fuck. I'm like, all right, whatever. No biggie. I can wait. I'll wait till the general sale. This was Monday, mind you. The general sale is until tomorrow, or tonight, I should say. So I wait another day. I'm like, all right, no biggie. I wait for the second tier of tickets. I check it again the next morning. Because the second tier obviously went on sale again at 4 o'clock. Check at 8 o'clock. Fucking almost the whole stadium is sold out. There's only 25 pairs. I counted them. 25 pairs of tickets. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, it's getting close. Like, I'm like sweating bullets because I'm like, this is going to sell out. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to wait a little bit longer, just a tad. And if I have to, I will buy the membership. Because it's either buy a membership or just don't go to the game. That's basically it. So I'm like, okay, so I wait till the evening, like that same day, which was yesterday. The fucking shit, like the website wouldn't work for some reason. It was already like, it was late. It was like there overnight. So it was like later here. It was probably like 3 a.m. over there.
Oh, the internet doesn't run 24 hours.
It does, but
No.
Oh, maybe it doesn't. I don't know.
They're
Their
communists.
website, the website wasn't working, like loading properly. So I couldn't check it. So I wake up this morning. All the pairs are gone. Nothing but single seats. And there weren't even that many. If I had to guess, there were probably about 20 to 30 seats left in the whole stadium. Singles, mind you. I'm like, fuck, dude. I'm like, fuck my life. So I found one seat or one section. So I'm going with my wife, obviously. So I don't want to sit like halfway across the stadium from her. I found one section that had a seat kitty corner in the row behind, but like literally like right behind them. And that was the only pair, like somewhat of a pair left. So I'm like, fuck it, I gotta bite the bullet. I dropped the fucking $80 to get the membership, and I bought that seat. Later, I checked later on today, and I was like, fuck. And the only seats that were left were 140 euros a piece, which is 100. It was 140 euros, which it was 100 and well, it's 280 euros. It translates to $333
For 2 tickets.
for 2 fucking tickets.
And is that just the tickets or tickets and the membership?
No, just the tickets. The membership was $80. On top of that.
And these aren't seats that are right next to each other either.
No, they're not. It was for one in front, one behind.
Fuck.
And it's all that was left. It's like, fuck. It's like either.
So do you think if you would have gotten up at 4 in the morning, you would have had a better chance? The second time?
What do you mean, like?
'Cause you said the sale starts at 4 a.m.
Oh yeah. If I would have bought the membership the day before, yeah, I would have had a good chance to get them. and I would have got the cheap ones, the cheaper ones.
Cheaper ones, okay.
Yeah, but if I would have spent the the expensive membership, if I would have bought the $200 membership, which gave me the first priority access
Yeah.
on Monday, and bought the really shitty cheap seats,
Yeah.
I would have spent less money than what I spent
That's true.
on the membership and the
even,
expensive seats.
so premium membership and shitty seats.
Would still be less than what I paid
Would still
for
be less than what
the
that-
cheap membership and the seats I got
How long does that membership last?
a year.
Oh.
So, but the thing about that $200 membership, they send you a fucking jersey with it.
Oh.
That was a good nice thing. The jersey's like $70, but you're paying $200.
still, yeah.
But still, yeah, you get a fucking jersey. But anyway, I don't want to. I mean, at that point, I was going to spend $200 because the membership. I mean, I could have used it to buy these tickets, but why am I spend $200 if I already missed all the good seats? Like I might as well just spend. If I'm going to buy a membership, just pay the $80. But so I'm going to check tomorrow's the general admission or general sale.
For what? Everything's sold out.
I'm going to check. There were, like I said, there were like some singles, maybe like 2 or 3 left. I just want to see if there's anything left, because I want to see how fucked I would have been if I would have waited. So, but yeah, that's my like my story of like stress this morning. It was this morning I did it. I was on the John taking a shit, and I was like, oh, let me check the fucking seats. Almost sold out, man. I had to wake my wife up. I'm like, we're spending $80 for this fucking membership, because she's like, no, you're not buying the membership. I'm like, we might have to.
I would have been like, oh, you're not really paying for it.
Yeah.
So yeah, so
But it's nice that you include her in those type of decisions.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's nice
No,
that you-
well, I didn't. I told her I was buying the
It's
membership.
nice
I didn't
that you
tell her.
make-
I didn't ask her.
It's nice that you make her feel included.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
you make her
It is
feel like
nice.
she has some sort of say.
Yeah. But actually, I told I'm lying. I didn't tell her we were gonna buy it. I had already bought it, and I told her I bought it. My bad. I didn't tell her ahead of time. I actually told her I bought the membership. Help me find these seats.
What if she would have said no?
Oh, and then top this. Hold on. Well, it would have been too late.
She's gonna be at the hotel by herself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While he's at the game.
Exactly. It's like, well, it's
Then
like
you would have gotten a better seat.
either-
Because it's a single seat.
it would have been like that, like Tony's favorite scenario. Either I'm fucking or we're fucking.
Either we fucking or I'm fucking.
Right. Either I'm going to the game or we're going to the game.
Yeah, so
You pick.
Either we go to the game or I'm going to the game. So yeah. I guess she chose we going to the game.
Exactly. So like, anyway, okay. Part of my fucked up story. So I was trying to buy tickets, and I couldn't buy them. They wouldn't go through. They kept giving me error message, error message, error message. I'm like, fuck, what am I doing wrong? And everything's in Italian, and even with translating, it doesn't translate properly. So I don't understand what's going on.
So everything's like this.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly how everything is. The whole website's just this.
Yeah. That's her loading screen.
So
Instead of like with an hourglass, a little spinny. It's like.
So I had to call the fucking ticket place in Italy and talk to some Italian dude, and he was really smug. Now I know what to expect in Italy. I call him up and I'm like, he's like, how can I help you? And I'm like, okay, well, I'm on your website. I'm trying to buy tickets,
he spoke
and I
English?
can't. He spoke English because it asks, prompts you like,
Okay.
what language do you want? And I spoke English. You could tell he had an Italian accent, so you know he was Italian. And I think it's in Milan. But anyway, I talked to him like, so I'm having trouble buying tickets on your website. He's like, okay.
He's like, prego.
No, he's just like, okay. And I'm like, well, can you help me? He's like, well, what's the problem? And I'm like, okay, well, like, I tried to buy tickets and he keeps giving me this error. He's like, okay. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, motherfucker, like, help me. Like, this is what
Yeah.
I'm calling you for. And he's kind of like being like, well, what do you want me to do about it? And I'm like, well, I mean, what do I do? Like,
What are my options?
yeah, what are my options? Like, can I buy them through you? Like, or do I buy, how do I get them on the website? He's like, oh, he's like, are you a member? Are you a premium member? I'm like, yeah, I am. He's like, well, you got to do this. You got to select this, and then you got to put your code in, and then you got to make sure you pick this type of ticket. I'm like, oh, that's exactly what I needed. But you know how to fucking do it. Thanks for like making me spend this long distance call on your bitch ass for you. Like, give me like 10 minutes of the runaround, not telling me
I think
like,
I
what to do.
like Italians.
Yeah,
If that's their approach.
yeah.
I wish I could do that to people. Like, oh shit, my wallet got stolen. All right.
Well,
Fuck you want me to do about it?
Yeah. So,
speaking of Italian, side note, Jersey Shore's coming back.
oh, I heard
Guys,
about
are
that.
you guys excited?
Very authentic.
I really like J-Wash. She looks sexy as fuck still.
Anyway, continue.
So yeah.
JWoww?
Yeah,
No, she got all that plastic surgery done.
exactly. She looks fake sexy.
To the face though.
She got some fake titties too.
Well, continue with your story.
So anyway, that's it. So yeah, so that was my whole
So
like thing
Italian
about,
guys are smug. Now you know what to expect over there.
yeah. But anyway, that was my experience with the whole ticket.
I
whole
heard that-
ticketing thing.
Do you think they're just salty about World War II?
Of course they are.
Yeah,
they lost.
I bet they are.
They heard my American accent. And
They're like, oh, that's the sound of freedom on the other
Yeah.
line.
yeah.
I still remember what they did to us in World War II.
That motherfucker want to be like Mussolini,
Yeah.
trying to give me the fucking. He was Mussolini and I was Roosevelt.
Well, you got your tickets. Are you excited?
I did. I am. I'm super fucking excited.
What if they lose?
They won't, because they're fantastic.
They probably will lose.
And
But it's about the experience.
so I'm a little heavy, and I've gotten heavier over the last few months.
That's
So
very
you might
clear.
not sit in that seat.
Clearly.
So no, I'll feel fine. So
Those seats are made for Italian men.
Yeah.
so
who are slender.
I had a very positive experience with Amazon, which I always do because Amazon's fantastic. So
You talked to Jeff
I was,
Bezos?
No, I didn't talk to Jeff Bezos. So I was looking.
You love the CEO of companies. Do you follow Jeff Bezos?
I don't.
On any social media?
No, I don't. Only John Lear. So I was trying on my jerseys. I have nothing. I have nothing but fake jerseys, like knockoff. All my Juventus jerseys are knockoff except for one, and the one that I have actually fits me. It fits me perfectly. But it's an older jersey, so I wanted to be a little more like in the now. So
No,
like,
you want to wear the older one because it'll show them that you've been a fan longer.
that's true. But I wanted a newer
If you
jersey.
if you show up with a current jersey, they'll be like, "Oh, look at this American."
Look at this bandwagoner.
Yeah. Then they're really gonna be smug.
What's good because I have the what do you call it, the scarf with the old logo.
Ah, okay, nice.
So there you go. That'll show them.
So go on.
So I was on Amazon. I'm like, let me see if I can find any cheap jerseys. I found one for $30. I'm like, I'm pretty sure this is a knockoff. It didn't have a picture. It had like only like a Photoshop picture, and I'm like,
Ugh.
but I'm like, it was of Amazon Prime.
Microsoft Paint.
It was shipped by Amazon. It was sold by somebody else, but shipped by Amazon. But anything shipped by Amazon, fulfilled by Amazon, you get returns.
Yeah.
And it's Prime. So I'm like, I'm gonna fuck it. Who cares? Like if it's shitty, I'm just gonna return it.
It's $30. Yeah.
Yeah, it's $30. I don't give a fuck. So I bought it. It came in the other day. It was wrapped up in an Adidas like fucking bag. It was just like the ones we get from mine jerseys. Like those. It looked exactly like that. Fucking fantastic, perfect quality. Like obviously it was. I mean, it's a knockoff, but it fucking looks fantastic. Looks great.
Really?
I couldn't. Yeah, it was $30 on Amazon.
So shout out to
Shout out to it was
whatever
like
sweatshop is making those.
So Amazon gives no fucks when it comes to authenticity. Then. If hey man, that's why they're making all that money.
But it didn't even say authentic jersey on there. I think it depends because it doesn't say authentic jersey.
Then
It
it's
just
probably
says,
not.
and there's no pictures of it really. It just says.
so you just took a shot
So
in
you
the
just took
dark.
a gamble.
Yeah, I just took a gamble,
But since it's
and the gamble paid off.
But you're right. But since it's fulfilled by Amazon,
Yeah, if it was fulfilled by somebody else, I wouldn't have done it because I'm like, if it comes out shitty, I can't return it.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like this is like $30, and
It's
I had a
Amazon
gift card,
Yeah.
so I was like, what do I have to lose?
Nice.
You know? But it was fucking fantastic. It was awesome gamble. So yeah,
Good stuff.
so that's my story of my trip.
What else are you gonna do on your trip?
I'm gonna go to the Louvre. I'm gonna go
course
check
you
out
go
the
to
Eiffel Tower.
You gonna go to the bathroom? You can do that here.
No, that's the Lou.
Oh.
But I will be using the Lou as well.
Ah.
I'm gonna go to the
By the way, in
Colosseum, the Vatican.
over there they call it the water closet.
Are you gonna figure out any like ancient Catholic?
secrets?
Yeah, while you're there.
I'm gonna pretend I'm a little boy
Like
and
Da
see if I
Vinci Code?
can get diddled.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna go like undercover.
Yeah,
Deep
it's gonna be like
undercover.
it's gonna be like catching a
Deep
So
undercover.
so what you're gonna do is you're gonna wear like you're gonna wear some shorts.
Yeah.
With a polo tucked in, and then you're gonna get that little cap with the little thing that spins on top.
exactly.
You're gonna walk
I'm gonna
out,
shave.
And you're gonna shave. You're gonna walk around with an oversized lollipop.
Yep.
And then pretend like you're lost.
Right. But like, I don't know where I am.
I'm just an orphan.
I'm just an orphan looking
No
for.
parents.
An orphan with
Nobody to look after me.
Yeah.
It's,
If I disappeared, nobody would notice.
if I was diddle, I wouldn't have anybody to tell.
I hope nobody diddles me.
Exactly. They'd be like, "Oh, and then the priest would be like, let's help find your parents."
I'm very lonely and gullible.
I'm susceptible
Yeah.
to diddling.
to diddling. I'm a young impressionable boy.
And you're gonna blow the load off of this kitty.
After he
Yeah.
blows his load, yes, I will blow the load off of this kitty.
Pun intended.
You're gonna like find out that guy from Glee is innocent. He got set up.
I'm gonna be like Chris Hansen.
Oh,
cat-
or I like to call him Chris Handsome.
Yes, that's gonna be me.
You ever watch? Go back on YouTube and just look up those clips to catch a predator, and they're so fucking good. Like the compilations, like of like the worst of the worst.
We still gotta make your TV show. You gotta be a predator to catch a predator.
That's right.
You gotta be
You gotta be a predator to catch a predator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Starring Tony Devine.
That was a great idea.
Who do you think catches all those pedos? Other pedos.
Yeah.
Exactly. So we need you.
Yeah, but
You
I'm
gotta
not- but I'm not-
you gotta be a wolf to catch a wolf.
Yeah, but I'm not a pedo though.
I mean, you're the closest thing to one. So
The
you like
closest thing that we know.
you like riding that line. You know, where it's like not quite a pedo, but if she was a year younger, you'd definitely be a fucking pedo.
Hey man, years a long time.
Years long.
A lot can change in a year.
You guys watch hockey? You know how like when you watch hockey, you can straddle that blue line. Otherwise, you're offsides. If you're on the other side, that's Tony. He straddles that line. One side's like
Teetering.
He's almost
teetering.
He's almost offsides, but not quite.
It's teetering the line.
And while I teeter, I'm laughing at the law.
I'm laughing.
You're scoffing at it.
Tuh. I'm untouchable here.
These rules don't apply to me.
So there you go. Tony can catch other pedos.
All right, I'll catch the real pedos.
That's right. The ones that give you a bad name.
That's right.
Anyway, all right. So let's go ahead. Let's move on, shall we? We got a couple other things to attend to here, such as a great story that you guys might have heard of.
Was it really great?
I thought it was fucking hilarious, but I don't have a great sense of humor, so I don't really know.
I know. That's what worries me.
So it may be horrible. All right. So today's crazy news story is feminists demand Paris sex doll brothel. Wait, this is in Paris? So guess who's going to Paris? Paris sex doll brothel be shut down for fueling rape fantasies. A new Paris brothel featuring sex dolls should be shut down because the lifeless, life-size silicone partners habituate men to degrade women and fuel rape fantasies, says French feminists. Owner Joaquin Loscoy, 28, opened the business last month in an apartment in a discreet building in a neighborhood in the heart of the city of Paris, Match reported. It's featured 3 bedrooms for sex. The X dolls are spray cleaned and disinfected in another room. And a choice among 3 very expensive sex dolls made in China, Lily, Sophia, and Kim. Bookings are made online. Clients have an X doll all to themselves for $110 an hour, but can pay less for less time.
$110 an hour.
For an hour for a fucking doll. You know what I could get for $110?
I could get a real woman.
Exactly.
I could get 2 real women if I bargained.
Let's
You can get a solid 6 for 110.
Yeah, but-
or 2 3s.
But can you?
Or a 4 and a 2. I mean, you can do the math however you want.
But can you beat the fuck out of someone
Can
for
I also-
$110 while fucking them?
Do I want to pay $110 to have sex with a doll that's had 10 other penises in that day?
Oh, but they're disinfected.
Disinfecting
I mean,
only goes so far.
I'm pretty sure you've had
Does
sex
it-
with women that had way more than 10 penises in them.
Yes, I have.
So-
And their name is your mom.
Get them off, you dog.
Disinfected only goes so far. Does it clean the shame that's left over?
No, that shame is there forever.
Of somebody having sex with a sex doll? Like, it's cool if you want to buy your own sex doll and use it. I mean, yeah, you could probably get your own sex doll for that much.
No, not $110.
I mean,
not those
the
kind of
premium
dolls.
ones.
Okay, not a good one, but you can get
Yeah, but
a very nice non-used one.
you could get a fucking what do you call it? A fleshlight for
You
less than
can
100
get
bucks.
domed off for like $80. in
How'd you know?
Vegas.
Less than that.
A friend told me.
Oh, okay. You've never paid
Of
someone
course
to dome you
not.
off.
I'm not that type of person. But I mean, I did inquire about the going rate.
Oh, okay.
And
Just for like
Yeah.
your own knowledge.
$80 to get domed off by someone real.
Wait.
Continue.
So, Loscoy said most visitors are clean, executive type men ages 30 to 50,
God.
Most are clean.
Yeah.
and some couples.
Just because they dress clean doesn't mean they are clean.
The brothel is currently registered as a game center to
Nice.
dodge French restrictions.
Game center.
It's illegal to own and operate a brothel. But some feminists and communists in local Paris council are...
Sorry, but is it really like a brothel? It's there's no real
Yeah,
people.
nobody's.
No.
It's technically like a fancy wank center.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Fancy wigs.
feminists and communists in local Paris council are blasting the operation as degrading to women. They worry about that abusive experiences with sex dolls may carry over to relationships with real women. Lorraine Questetois of the feminist group Movement du Nid called the brothel a place that makes money from simulating rape of a woman, the Telegraph reported. Pierre Lornette, the national secretary of the Communist Party, complained that sex dolls can evoke thoughts of sex with children. Loscoy doesn't believe that the brothel degrades women. He says the dolls are sex toys, not stand-in women. But he told Paris Match that the experience is 100% about the client. With absolutely no need to ever worry about the pleasure or pain of a partner, men are encouraged to give free rein to their fantasies. The experience is incomparable, Luscoy told Paris Match. The Paris Council plans to debate the future business this week. Sex doll brothels have already been established in England, Germany, Holland, Austria, and Spain. Luscoy hopes to open other in France and eventually in London and New York. So, you guys think that he should shut down?
No,
No.
not hurting anybody.
Exactly. So why are they bitching about it?
See, yeah, I don't know. I guess because she's saying. So her argument is that
It simulates
it
rape.
simulates rape, so it's contributing to rape culture.
That
It's,
is like-
it's basically by allowing it, like it's more like it's.
But so stupid. Would he rather them fantasize and like do it like that as opposed to raping someone for real?
See, and it was funny, like, because you know how they were talking about pedos in there too.
Yeah.
I was reading some article. I don't know if it was Vice, on how there was some controversy about they came out with with sex dolls that were like children, and it's like. But then the argument was like, well,
No
if-
laws are being broken.
like if you have a dude that's a pedo,
Yeah. Pedos. If I had a dude that was a pedo and he hadn't yet pedoed anybody, I would prefer to him pedo a doll than a real person.
obviously. But do you think that?
Do you think it perpetuates
Yeah,
that type of behavior?
Because some people are arguing that like it deters it, because if there's some people that are like they're pedos but they haven't pedoed anybody, they're like, oh, then they can just pedo some dolls.
I think
that'll
agree-
be the end of it.
I think it depends on the person.
Yeah, but there's also the argument that like there's also like a potential pedo,
Yeah.
but he's like, oh, let me go pedo a doll, but then the doll's not enough.
Yeah.
And it
See,
takes
I
the
think it
next
go either
level.
way because like it's like when
So yeah, it could go either way.
when murderers kill fucking dogs and animals and shit, they become like
Yeah.
serial killers. But like if like me, like I would never rob anybody or like steal like a fucking car. But I love playing Grand Theft Auto because that lets me get out my like
But okay,
the bad shit I would do.
You never would rob anyone, but you have stiffed people.
That's different. Stiffing and robbing are two different things.
One is not a crime.
Exactly. One's just frowned upon.
Was frowned upon. So I guess I can see where she's coming from. She's maybe saying maybe that's her argument. That
it
like,
could go either way.
yeah, that's probably saying like
Just a hating ass bitch.
she probably is, but it's like
But like I said, I mean, I
it can
think
go either way.
I think that like you can't.
I understand what she's saying, but I don't think it should shut down.
No,
think
exactly.
I think he should let them operate.
Right. Exactly. I agree.
I would.
Because the thing is, like, even
No,
if,
they should be shut down, but for different reasons, like health code violations. But
They're disinfected thoroughly.
and everybody's clean.
Everybody's clean.
he
It's
said
businessmen.
everybody's. I was reading the article along with Junker. It said everybody's mostly clean. It was in quotations.
That's right. You're not going to get an STD
So
from
they
a doll.
just pay for the premium dolls, the most
Pay,
expensive ones.
pay for the untouched ones.
How much did this cost?
Dude, do you think you charge more for like virgin dolls?
I want a fresh hymen in each one.
One that bleeds when I put it in.
Oh,
Ugh.
You need to feel like you're popping the cherry for real.
well, I don't think you're gonna make anything bleed, Junkyard.
I mean, I wouldn't. But
you
Mamba would
wouldn't.
with that hog he's carrying on him.
Oh, thanks, man. That's the nicest thing you ever said.
After all those swamp jokes,
Yeah,
you figured you had to throw you a bone.
yeah, I guess so.
All right, guys. Let's get to everybody's favorite segment. The one that everybody can't wait to hear. And hopefully, if you're listening to this the second half of the week or the following week, this will make more sense because the next week there's a fight, a big
Why don't
fight.
you just say the date?
It's on April 7th. I already know
Just
the
say
date.
just say the date.
April 7th, 2018,
Exactly. Ferguson versus Khabib Nurmagomedov.
in Brooklyn, New York.
UFC 223. Dude, this fucking card is stacked. Mamba, are you excited?
Who are we betting?
Very
on?
excited.
So-
I'm gonna tell you who to bet on. Bet on Tony Ferguson.
Fuck no, you bet on Khabib.
Bet on Tony Ferguson.
No, you bet on Habib. Habib's gonna tear him a new
Who is the underdog?
one. Tony.
Really?
Yeah.
He's
So
champion.
I'll give you the odds.
Or Habib is undefeated.
Habib is minus 250 and Tony is a plus 195. So definitely, Tony is the underdog, even though he is the interim champion.
Wait, what was Tony?
He's a minus 195 or plus 195. Sorry, plus 195. And he's the interim champion.
I thought I'm gonna sound stupid, but I thought. Wait.
Conor is technically still the champion.
No,
until he's
you
stripped
said
the belt.
he's a plus 195.
Yeah.
I thought plus that means that they're.
Plus is it's the opposite. So plus is bad, minus is like
Okay.
so plus is the under. Because
Okay.
it's so the way it works. So plus 195 means if you put on 100, you win 195. Minus Habib's a minus what two? He's a minus 250. So if you have to put down 250 to win 100. So that's how that works. So dude, that fight's gonna be fucking crazy. Habib, for those of you who don't know, is like a fucking phenomenal like mauler wrestler style. Like he will fucking take you to the ground and just beat the fuck out of you.
He is
like nonstop.
He is from Russia.
He was Russian.
And he's bred from a different type of cloth.
He fights bears when he fought a bear when he was like a kid.
Yeah.
There's actually a video of him like wrestling a bear. Like no, I'm not even lying. That's not made up. And Tony Kukui, he is fantastic. He is also very good. But
those
I
that
just
don't know, the Kukui
is the boogeyman.
Is the most feared
Of all the Mexican
of all.
nonsense.
Is the most feared supernatural being in all of
Mexican lore.
Mexican lore.
So yeah, El Kukui he's very good off his back. He's a pretty decent striker, but I just don't think he'll be able to stop the mauling of Habib. I really don't. I'm gonna miss this fight, guys.
Oh, you're not gonna be able to watch it?
It's at 2 a.m.
Where am I gonna watch it at then?
I have
If
no
you're not
idea.
here?
I'm not gonna be here, and it's at 2 a.m. And the thing is, like
That's
the
very
hotel,
selfish of you.
the hotel I'm staying at, I don't think is gonna have like a decent TV.
Probably not.
I don't know. I'm gonna try to stay up and watch it, but I mean, I'm gonna be like jet lagged and hard as fuck, so I don't know if I'll be able to like stay up.
Why is it at 2 a.m.? Is it like in Russia or something?
No, it's
In
no,
New
it's
York.
It's in New York, but I mean, over the pond. It'll be 2
so
a.m.
it'll be 2 a.m. where you're gonna
Yeah,
be. Oh, okay.
it's like 2 or 3. I think I checked. It's
So
like 2 or 3
Where are
a.m.
we gonna watch it?
Here in Junkyard's house.
Have fun. We hope record an episode while you're here. Anyway, so the
Yeah,
co-main event.
Just let your mom know that we'll be coming over.
The co-main event is the fucking rematch of Rose Namajunas versus Joanna Jędrzejczyk. Oh, and we're drinking Polish beer and to honor Joanna Jędrzejczyk.
Ziewczyk.
I don't know. I drank my beer a long time ago.
You got another one right there.
You want another one?
Sure.
So this one, the odds are actually so Rose is the champion. Rose is actually the underdog, plus 120, and Joanna's the favorite at a minus 150, even though Rose beat her the first time around.
So, two contenders are
The two contenders are
favorites.
favorites, and the champions are underdogs.
very interesting.
But you know what? I don't think that's because I think everybody expected Joanna to beat Rose the first time around. Everybody was.
Yeah.
I was shocked. I was shocked that Rose.
Well, I didn't
was able to
expect
finish her.
Rose. If she did, if what the fuck am I talking about? If Joanna did lose, I didn't expect her to lose in the first round like that.
Right, being by knockout. So I think that Joanna's out for blood this time, and I think that she's gonna put up a better fight. I think she was off her game. I think she underestimated Rose.
Mm-hmm.
Now she knows Rose is actually a tough opponent, and I think that she's gonna fuck her up this time. I'm gonna put my money on Joanna. I'll just run through the card real quick. It's a fucking fantastic fights on this card. Michael Chiesa versus ex-champion Anthony Pettis. Ali Quinta versus Paul Felder. Carolina Kovacevic versus Felice Herrig. That's going to be a nice one. Ray Borg versus Brandon Moreno. That was a really good one. Joe Lozon versus Grutzmacher. I forgot his first name. Evan Dunham versus Albin Marcier. And then the early prelims have Alex Caceres versus Conor McGregor's boy, Artem Lobov. Beck Rawlings versus Ashley Evan Smith. And then a couple other motherfuckers nobody cares about.
So there's a lot of good
But
fights.
it's a lot of good fights. It's worth paying the actual. Like if I was here for this, I probably would actually buy this one. I don't think I would just stream it.
Should I buy it?
If you're willing, yeah, I would definitely buy it. It's a pretty good card. It's probably one of the better cards in the recent memory, pay-per-views at least. So yeah, so that is not an MMA segment.
Oh, I'm
For
glad
this
that's
week.
over.
So yeah, so check it out. Check out the card.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited.
I am too. Even on so I gotta set my DVR, record the prelims, and then try to see if I can stay up. I'll at least catch part of it from my hotel room. I would say I'd go to a bar, but I'm pretty sure bars aren't open till like 4 a.m.
across the pond.
Which country would we be in?
I'll be in Rome at the time.
No, they're not. I mean,
I
the
found a bar
gym-
that you sometimes plays it.
Gym and tanning salons might be open. Those are 24 hours.
This isn't
Maybe the laundromat.
this isn't the Jersey Shore.
That's exactly what it is, isn't it?
No.
I just feel that you're going to a country where everybody wears fake tan and sunglasses.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is.
If you go to the door guy and you're like, yeah, we just need a cab. He's like, cabs are here.
T-shirt time.
Anyway, all right, let's get to our grapes, shall we?
Hell no, motherfuckers! Wake the fuck up.
Tony, do you have another grape?
No,
Okay,
That
good,
was
because I have one. I have another one.
not your grape.
Mamba, let Mamba go first. Do you have one, Mamba?
I guess I could come up with one.
All right, here, I'll do mine first. And then
Okay.
you can, and while you think about it.
No,
So
I'll just do mine right now.
Okay, go ahead.
So my grape, press the button.
Hell no, motherfuckers!
Show me the same respect that you
Wake
would show
the
Tony.
fuck up.
That's never gonna happen.
I don't need to show you more
It's
respect. You
wishful
got a bigger,
thinking.
you got a bigger dick than him.
Damn, thank you. What time is it? Damn, it's late already. All right, let's get this over.
10:26.
Oh, my gripe is, so I've always been a fan of Vice. For those that don't know, Vice is like,
A newspaper slash news website.
it was like, I think it started out like a magazine. Then they moved to obviously the internet. They had a couple of shows on They have a couple of shows on the HBO.
They have their
that are-
own channel now too.
Yeah, they have their own channel. I love Vice, still do, but lately they've been getting real ridiculous with their content. That's getting a little out of hand.
What do you mean by that?
Getting a little too like. I like it when my news sources. So obviously Vice is is definitely left leaning, but when you just make a mockery out of it. So recently, Donald Trump Jr. just got divorced, or his wife filed for divorce. So, in response to that, Vice said they just put out an article like, "LOL, Donald Trump Jr. wife is leaving." Something really like shitty, like that, and that doesn't make anybody look good. You're supposed to be a credible news source. You can't do that when you're putting shit out like that. Guy's going through a divorce. Probably not easy.
Yeah, but he's probably a scumbag.
Oh, I'm sure he is. It's probably 100% that he is. But if you want to say like, what's that? If you want to take the high road,
If you want to be credible and unbiased.
yeah, you want to be credible and unbiased, and you want to take the high road, maybe not put shit like that. That's
I see what you mean.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Be legitimate, because that goes to like
If they would just say, "Oh, Donald Trump Jr.'s wife filed for divorce,"
He's probably a shitbag.
no, you wouldn't. You would
yeah, you
say-
wouldn't want to put that.
You wouldn't put that, but you know what you could do? What most newspapers do is have an opinion piece and make sure you mark it as an opinion piece and then say how Donald Trump is a shitbag, and keep the news, the real news
I
separate.
would put that as a fact piece.
And it's not just that. There's other things that kind of get silly.
And that's the problem with like everybody. That's how the right likes to like say mainstream media, fake news, blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
shit like that.
Yeah, especially
I
that
agree.
Vice has gotten like much bigger, or when they do silly shit like give a 5-minute video to this girl who identifies herself as a queer, gender fluid, disabled sex worker.
Oh yeah, I saw that
I
one.
don't give a fuck. What do I care about her? Shit like that. Get together, Vice.
Yeah, they're on some shit.
Show me some story about why the world is going to end due to global warming or resources depleting. Shit like that.
Yeah,
Make me
like
depressed.
real shit.
Yeah, make me depressed.
Like shit that Tony sends us every day.
Uh-huh.
On fucking
Oh my
messages.
god, that's another gripe.
All right, hold on,
Hey,
let
I
me-
sent you some
let me hit-
hilarious shit.
Let me hit.
No,
Hell no, motherfuckers!
What did I send you today?
Wake the fuck up.
you didn't send me anything today.
I did. I sent you
Okay,
that.
no, you did send me stuff.
It was great. It was a guy and a girl having a great time.
I have stopped watching the things that Tony sends me.
So did I.
You should put it up.
No, I'm not gonna put it up. I don't want to. I don't want to subject our listeners to the shit that you send us.
They listen to us talk about shit, like literal shit, defecating for the first 20 minutes of this fucking
So I don't know
podcast.
where Tony's getting his content from. I don't want to know where he's getting it from.
This is why that's why the praise paraded you like last
Yeah.
time, because of shit like that.
Because he knows you're a
You-
sociopath.
You deserve that parading
Tony has been sending us videos.
of death
Oh.
and gore.
of what the real world is like.
Very
Fucking-
faces, very rotten.com or faces of death stuff.
Oh, if you guys stop being fucking beta bitches. Oh, that offends me.
It's not that it offends me.
It's just we don't want to see that shit.
I don't want to. First, I don't want
I
to see
don't want to
that.
see. I don't want to see what's outside my little bubble.
If
I don't want to know what's going on in the real world.
here's what I do. What I respect. If I died in a terrible, violent way, the last thing I'd want to do is have
be
it
plastered
on
all
the
over the
internet
internet.
for some fucking creep with glasses to get his rocks off on it.
Yeah, like Tony. He's there fucking diddling himself to it.
Yeah. Oh, like that one video you sent us of that guy who got his pants caught in that wire machine.
Yeah, we don't know if he died.
That motherfucker was
Dude, he
dead.
was swinging around
That
like 100
man-
times at like high
Don't-
speeds.
First of all,
Was-
His arm fell off his body.
First of all, we don't have all the context. We don't have the full story.
I know the content.
It
His
cut off before like the ambulance got there. We don't know if he lived.
he
Want to
was-
assume he didn't because you guys have a negative outlook on him.
he was everywhere.
his body parts were nowhere. They were no longer in the same
Yeah,
spots.
his body parts were no longer connected to where they originally belonged.
I'm pretty sure he was dead. It's just natural.
If he wasn't dead, I definitely hope he was, just because that shit was brutal.
Yeah,
Oh man, I still think about that sometimes.
I know because fucking Tony gives
Yeah.
us nightmares.
But you know what? I could kind of see why he watches it. That one video you said of that kid that got ran over by.
Did you see it? Did you
No,
watch it?
I didn't
okay,
watch
good.
it. But there was a large part of me that wanted to watch it.
The kid, he fucking sent a video of a kid getting hit by a car.
First of all, this is a video from like another country, so it's probably fake.
Just because it's from another country doesn't mean it's fake. They're
There's a-
poor in those countries. Shit like that happens like every day.
There's a lot of things on the internet that are fake. You guys can't believe everything you see. That's the problem with you fucking betas.
Those special effects.
You guys believe everything.
Oh my god.
First of all, it's in another language, like the old description and everything, so you can't understand anything.
We don't see the description. We just see the video.
And
We're not searching for these things
yeah,
on the
and
internet
it's
like
probably
you are.
fake. It's probably just like a prank, one of those stupid like YouTube pranks.
I don't think those are.
We don't
YouTube
know if it's
pranks.
real.
No man, it's pretty fucking real.
Yeah.
Like that swinging guy. That shit was real as fuck. That was not a
Oh,
prank.
Okay,
the
that
worst.
was probably real, yes. But like I said, we don't know if he died. We don't know anything.
Oh my god.
You guys want to just assume he's dead.
The man was dead.
Anyway, yeah, it's good, great Mamba. So my gripe.
no, motherfuckers!
I have a couple
Wake
real quick
the
ones, really
fuck
fast.
up.
First gripe. So Katy Perry kissed this dude. I don't know if you guys heard about this on American
Yes.
Idol.
Yeah, and he's like,
Yeah. He was
wanted-
crying about. He said he was saving his first kiss for
his
someone
girl-
special.
and then
For
Katy
his
Perry
girlfriend.
gave him a kiss on the lips.
Yeah.
and he
And he
like
cried about
and
it.
He was upset because
'Cause
he
he was-
felt that if Katy Perry had asked for permission, he would have said no.
Right.
Do you think?
And then everybody on the internet, well, like not everybody, but like all like the feminists and everybody like that were yelling
Oh, yeah.
sexual harassment.
They were like, cancel Katy Perry.
Yeah.
She didn't ask for consent. Do you think that guy was more upset because she stole his first kiss, or that his first kiss was stolen by a woman?
I think
All of it.
I think he was most upset at himself for being such a loser.
Yeah. My gripe is like, quit being a little bitch. If Katy Perry kissed me, I would have I would have been like, bitch, you want to kiss? I mean, I'm down for whatever.
Boner
more.
alert.
Hell yeah. I'd be like,
Boner alert.
we could take this shit out back. We could do more than kiss. Like, I'd fuck Katy Perry like that. You know what I'm saying? It would only take me a few seconds to fuck
I
her.
think she's very attractive.
I do too. I don't like her with that short hair, but she's sexy as fuck
I
still.
don't mind it.
But anyway,
Trust
yeah.
me, whatever girl he kisses is not going to be as attractive as Katy Perry.
Yeah. Nope.
It's all downhill.
Yep.
And he wants to bitch about it.
Right.
You've peaked, sir. You've peaked.
Some guys will give their left nut
Yeah.
to fucking kiss Katy Perry, and he's bitching about it.
I might even do my right one.
You might give your whole dick.
And that, I don't know about the whole, not all of it though.
Okay, half of it.
I could give
A quarter of it.
I could give some.
I would give a solid inch.
If Katy Perry said, "Give me an inch of your dick, and I'll let you fuck me,"
Well, the good thing is I have like a good 11 inches, so yeah, I would give an inch.
Mama's got like 13
Damn, Junker, how did you know?
13 centimeters?
feet.
But yeah, that's very hashtag me too of him.
Yeah. So that's my first gripe. So quit being a little bitch.
Hell no, motherfuckers! Wake the fuck up.
Gripe number 2. So I work at a sports arena.
It's not just a
It's
sports
kind
arena.
of- this is kind of a-
It is a event arena.
Yeah, the event arena. This is kind of a dumb gripe. It's just my own personal gripe. People that wear jerseys for teams that aren't playing. It's not like important. It doesn't really matter. It just bugs me. It rubs me the wrong way. Like, why are you gonna like?
Say like you go into to watch,
So you watched the Bulls versus the Bucks.
and then you show up with
With
like
a Boston Celtics
with a Boston
jersey.
Celtics jersey, some random ass Atlanta Hawks jersey, or
Yeah.
some shit.
It's like, why the fuck?
Yeah.
Like I get this is a sporting event. I get this is a basketball event. Like, at least, like, if you're not going to wear, like, a jersey or a shirt or anything that has to do with any of the two teams playing, like, then just don't wear anything at all. Like, just wear, like, like, just whatever you'd wear at a normal day.
Like-
Why are you going to wear just some random ass, like, other NBA jersey?
Like, do you remember, Junker, when we went to that Sox game in Miller
Yeah.
Park, and there was like it was the
it was
the
Sox versus the
it was the
Brewers.
Sox and the Brewers, and then there's people there with Cubs jerseys. Like,
Yeah, it's like, what
why?
the fuck?
Why? Like, are you trying? I mean, both these fan bases hate you as
Right.
it is.
And they got booed every single time they
Every
walked
time
down the
they got
fucking...
and
by everybody. It was a consensus boo.
yeah, it's like the Brewers fans and the White Sox fans came together.
Yeah, for once. And booed. And we cheered after we booed.
Yeah,
Everybody booed him, then cheered for booing him.
yeah.
So, yeah.
What if if you take it to the next level? What if I go to a Bulls? Say I go to a Bulls and like a Cavs game, and then I show up with like a Mexico soccer jersey.
That's okay because that's not like a sport related to it. So I think that's like whatever. Like, you know.
So what if I show up with Fort Wayne Mad Ants jersey, like a D League from like not even the affiliate of that city,
that
of
would
either
make,
city?
That would make you a loser for having a jersey for a D League
feel
team.
like-
What if I show up to a Chicago Bulls and Atlanta Hawks game and I wear a New York Liberty shirt?
Like WNBA?
WNBA. Would that be forward of me? No, progressive of me.
No, it would only be okay.
Would I be breaking barriers?
No, it would only be okay if you wore a Chicago. Wendy. What the fuck's that WNBA team?
Chicago
Sky?
Sky.
The Sky. If you wore a Sky jersey,
You know they don't make WNBA jerseys for men?
they don't.
Really?
I checked.
Oh my!
Very
Why?
sexy.
Did you want one?
Because I thought it'd be funny
Oh.
if I go to a Bulls game wearing a Chicago Sky jersey.
I'm
But-
sure you could slip into a...
You could. He
Oh,
could.
Yeah, I can, but
most men can't.
But I would like them to be tailored to men.
Yeah, it would be tailored.
Oh, fuck you. But yeah,
Get him off you, bro.
dude, get you off me.
How does it feel to have like a very slender frame? I always wanted to know.
It feels good fitting into seats wherever I go. Yeah,
Yeah, like,
like wherever I sit down, there's like
do you
it's
grunt?
comfortable.
Like, do you grunt when you get in your car?
No,
No. Oh.
and the whole car doesn't like tilt.
Yeah, it must be nice.
It is nice.
Must be nice.
Anyway, so yeah, those are my grapes.
a boy can dream, right?
One day, Mamba.
Motherfuckers! Wake
One
the
day.
fuck
Unfortunately,
up.
that day's not today, and
All right.
tomorrow's not looking good either.
Nope. No rush.
All right, so let's get to our question.
How long have we
shall
been
we?
recording for? I feel like I'm about to pass.
Oh, we're actually under 2 hours.
How much longer do we have to go?
We got this and one surprise, and that's it. We're
Hey,
done.
Dog will be very pleased that we're giving him an extra long episode because you know he ain't gonna wait 2 weeks.
My answers frighten you, Vincent, then you should cease
He's gonna be mad when he doesn't get any episodes
He wouldn't
next
have
2 weeks.
to wait if he was going to New Orleans.
Damn.
Apparently, he chooses making money over his homies.
So, dear Tony and Mamba, I recently took a job working for someone I knew. He was a neighbor and attended my church for several years, but we were never more than acquaintances. After I began working there, I saw things going on with other girls in the office that were very inappropriate. Then, I stumbled across a sexual online chat he was having with one of them. As I scrolled through the feed, it became apparent they're having an affair. It made me so uncomfortable, I quit working there.
Mind your own fucking
Yeah.
business.
We still live in the same community. He has a beautiful, kind, and very pregnant wife. Should I tell her? Should I tell anyone or stay quiet and let him get away with it? It makes me sick, and I don't know what to do at this point. Uncomfortable in the West.
First of all,
I'm going to go out on a limb and say this woman is very Caucasian.
has to be. Has to be.
She's not minding her own business.
She's not minding her own. She's probably not only is she Caucasian, but she probably.
In all fairness to
she
Caucasians, no women mind
she
their own
probably
business of any
wears-
gender,
She probably
color.
wears Keds and capri pants.
Yeah,
She's probably shops at Lane Bryant.
yeah. If there happen to be like a black guy out on her street and he's like checking under his hood, she'll call the cops and say that he's acting suspicious. She's that type.
But if that same black guy were to holler at her, she would not give it a second thought.
No.
I think she should mind her own fucking business. I think the fact that she's like, oh, there's inappropriate online chat.
Bless you.
Okay, any job you go to that has that option for you to communicate with coworkers through online chat, there is gonna be sexually explicit talk between people in the workplace. That's just.
And what was she doing snooping through his computer?
She was being a nosy bitch.
Well, did she say she just found it?
Yeah, supposedly. She
I'm-
didn't say. She didn't specify how she found it.
I'm sure she was like, "Oh, I stumbled
She
across
said she
this
stumbled across it. Yeah.
stumbled across this open window. Whoops."
I think okay. Obviously, what the guy's doing is wrong, and he's probably a scumbag.
It's not
but for her,
It's not her business.
Yeah, I don't
But for
condone it.
her to be like, "Oh, I'm so disgusted at what you're doing that I don't want to work here." It's like, okay.
just be petty.
Lighten the fuck up. First, it's none of your business.
Yeah.
None of
And not just that, but it's like she said they were just
goddamn
acquaintances. Like, who the fuck
Yeah,
does
it's
she
an
care? It's like her, it's her
acquaintance.
best
Yeah.
friend.
Yeah,
And that's
exactly.
that. But like, why? So you think she should tell? Should she snitch?
No, it's not her. If she's just acquaintances with him, that means she doesn't know his wife.
See, for me, it would depend. Like, if I was trying to get it in with the other chick that was getting cheated, yeah, maybe I might narc him out. To try to further.
But she's not trying to get it in with anybody.
Oh, then she should mind her own fucking business. None of this benefits anybody by her saying anything.
It benefits his wife.
She's pregnant.
That's true. Shit. All right. So don't tell us anything. That's your
No,
advice.
mind your own fucking business.
Yeah,
Quit snooping around. Quit being a fucking petty ass bitch.
Yeah.
exactly. Mind your own business. If maybe he'll catch his comeuppance, maybe he won't. It's not your place.
What goes around comes around.
Snitches get stitches.
Everybody pays the piper in one form or another.
Everybody owes.
Everybody pays.
That's right. All right, guys. Last thing of the night. We haven't done this in a long time. I thought it'd be special to do it, especially since we're gonna be gone for a couple weeks. We'll leave the audience with like something nice, a little present, if you will. A game. We're gonna play a game. We've done a game similar to this, but we're switching it up a little bit. It's Tony versus Mamba. Winner gets my what do you call it? My respect.
That's not an incentive.
That means nothing to me.
Well, either way, that's what you
That is
get.
probably the most worthless prize I could think of.
So,
What would I get respect from somebody who's spineless?
Yeah. Respect from
I've
a
been-
cephalopod? Ugh.
I mean, I've been talking nice things for you all night, Mambo.
Oh, thank you. You're right. I appreciate it.
Not Tony, on the other hand. I mean, look at
Fuck
him. Anyway, all right. So we're gonna play Who Said It? Donald Trump or Michael Scott from The Office.
Okay.
Ooh.
So we're gonna do 1 and 1.
All right.
We're gonna go through these questions. One with the most answers wins.
And I have learned from my mistakes from the last game. So
That you,
keep my mouth shut.
what? Did you always lose? Continue.
All right. So who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay, Tony's gonna go first. Who said it? Donald Trump or Michael Scott? Any man.
That's what Tony says whenever he has sex. I'll go first.
You selfish son of a bitch. Anyway, any man who
As long as
says
I get mine.
any man who says he totally understands women is a fool because they are ununderstandable. Who said it? Donald Trump or Michael Scott?
That was Michael Scott.
That is correct. Michael Scott did say that in season 3, episode Women's Appreciation. Mamba, 1-0.
What are we going up to?
20.
So the next question is not that many.
First to 20.
Okay.
I'll be here a while.
Who said this? Donald Trump or Michael Scott? The only kind of people I want counting my money are little short guys that wear yarmulkes every day?
Donald Trump.
You're correct. Donald Trump did say that in a 1991 book. One of Trump's colleagues recalled him saying this along with some other offensive stereotypes.
Sounds about white.
All right. Tied 1-1. Tony, you can take the lead. Who said this? Donald Trump or Michael Scott? I have a great relationship with the blacks.
That was Donald Trump. I know that.
You are correct. Donald Trump did say that. He said that. He said that Albany Talk Radio 1300. Mamba. Tony's beating you 2-1. Who said this? Donald Trump or Michael Scott? Do I need to be liked? Absolutely not.
I could answer that already. It was Michael Scott. And I not only will I do that,
You're gonna finish it.
I'm going to finish it.
Let's say.
Actually, I just realized that I might not know.
But you are correct.
Yeah. What's the rest of it? What does he say?
It says, do I have to be liked? Absolutely not. I have to be liked. I enjoy being liked. I have to be liked, but it's not compulsive need to be liked. He said that from the Fun Run season 4.
Okay.
Tony, you guys are tied again.
I thought that was
2-2?
his do I want to be feared or loved line. It's like, do I want to be feared or loved? I want to be both. I want people to fear how much they love me.
All right, Tony. Who said this? Donald Trump or Michael Scott? Sorry, losers and haters, but my IQ is one of the highest, and you all know it.
That was Michael Trump.
Michael Trump. What the fuck?
That was Donald Trump. How he has like the highest IQ.
Yep, Trump posted that on Twitter May 8th, 2013.
Sorry. What is it? Sorry, what?
Sorry, losers.
Sorry, losers and haters,
Oh.
but my IQ is one of the highest, and you all know it.
See, 13. You sound like a 13-year-old kid.
So Tony's beating you. He takes the
Okay.
lead 3-1 or 3-2. Mamba, Trump or Scott? I declare bankruptcy.
Michael Scott.
Given the easy ones.
You're correct. Episode 4. It's called Money. Or season 4.
He's like, I declare bankruptcy.
Bankruptcy.
He's like, you can't. That's not how it works.
But I declared it.
I declared it.
Tony, Trump or Scott? You guys are tied 3-3. My fingers are long and beautiful, as it has been well documented are various other parts of my body.
Donald Trump. Because whenever someone says he has small hands, which he does.
Yep. Trump once told this to the New York Post. Mamba, Trump or Scott? Let me tell you, I'm a really smart guy.
Donald Trump.
That is correct. You guys are wow. You guys are pretty good. That's you guys are both tied again.
What do we get?
5-5 or 4-4. Might
Yeah,
be 4-4.
We're tied. Doesn't matter what's.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. All right, Tony, Trump or Scott? Pizza, great equalizer. Rich people love pizza. Poor people love pizza. White people love pizza. Black people love pizza. Who said that?
Michael Scott.
That's right. From season 2, episode Boys and Girls. Mamba, this is the last question.
So if I don't get this,
I will give you there. We will have a lightning round.
Okay.
First person to get it wins. If you get this right,
If he
we're
gets
tied.
it right, we tied. If he gets it wrong, then I win.
Yeah. Trump or Scott? I've read hundreds of books about China over the decades. I know the Chinese. I understand the Chinese mind.
Fuck.
I know this one.
That one can go either way. Donald Trump. Well, there was an episode of Michael Scott debated Oscar about China, and I was like,
Yeah.
maybe that was it.
So you're right. Yep. Trump told this to Xinhua, the official news agency of People's Republic of China. All right. Lightning round. It's not Trump versus Michael Scott. It's who said it? Trump or Kanye?
Oh God!
Okay.
You give Mamba the advantage.
So
Or do we just like?
no. So I'm gonna give one question. Whoever said Tony's being your bong. Whoever says they're being or bong first gets to answer the
I'm
question.
what?
Bong.
Okay.
Bing. Bong. Let's practice. Ready? Go.
Being.
Bong water.
You're being. He's bong.
Wait, I'm being.
Yeah, you're being. You're
So
bong.
I'll be
wait, so-
bang.
So I gotta say being if I know the answer.
Yeah. Ready? Go.
Bang.
Being. I thought I was being.
You're being.
So why does he say Bing?
He
I'm
said
Google.
bang.
I'm Google. He's Bing.
Anyway, all right. Ready?
Uh-huh.
I've never seen a thin person drinking Diet Coke.
Bing.
Tony, who said that? Kanye or Trump?
That was Trump. I win. King of the world.
Oh, shit.
I am king of the world.
Mamba, I'll give you one, but not. He already won, but I'll give you one to see if you can
Just
get
to
it.
see if you would have.
No,
Right.
this is going to tie us up right now.
No, the game's over.
Who said this? Trump or Kanye? Also, for anyone that has money, they know the first rule is to use other people's money. Trump or Kanye?
Trump.
Damn.
That was Kanye.
You have been soundly defeated.
Yes.
All right, whatever. I accept my defeat.
So, yeah.
You don't have a choice.
It takes a scumbag to know a scumbag. That's how they got on the end.
Anyway, guys, so yeah, that is our episodes. We would have split that in half. So
We
you
did
should
split it in half.
Yeah, you should split it in half. Listen to one week, next week.
So depending on when you listen to this, we'll see you in 2 weeks or 3
No,
weeks.
it'll be probably longer than that. It'll be 1, 2, yeah, like almost 3 weeks.
Well, it depends. What if they split it? Then we'll see him in 2 weeks.
We'll see him in 2 weeks.
For those that split this episode into 2 weeks, like you should have, we will see you in 2 weeks. For those of you that got greedy and consumed this entire episode, as soon as it was released, I'll see you in 3 weeks.
Yes, and keep an eye out for Tony's best of. He said he was into it. I doubt he will. But
I will definitely do it. I got 3 weeks to do it.
Check his Facebook, or not his Facebook, but the NKOTP Facebook. He said it's going to be up on there.
He's going to upload each. He's going to upload videos to Instagram. So they're a minute. You could do a minute long. So he's just going to do hundreds.
He's gonna
100
do.
of a minute.
He's gonna do. No, it'll be if he does an hour, it'll be 60 videos.
Oh, 60. So just go in order.
So yeah, just watch him. He will title them 1 through 60. Anyway, all right, guys, we will check you out in 3 weeks. I hope you guys have a wonderful Easter. A wonder if you guys believe in that shit. A wonderful. What else? What else is there going on? Good
3
Friday.
weeks.
Yeah. Watch the UFC fights. They're going to be fantastic.
What other events are coming up?
I'll be busy having sex with my wife in different countries around the world.
Does she know this?
I mean, either we're fucking or I'm fucking.
That's rape culture, bro.
So either way, one of us is going to be
Well,
fucking.
technically, because they're married, so.
Yeah, she became my property the moment she said I do.
I told my girlfriend that. She was like, if you touch me, I'll scream rape. I was like, I can't rape you. I'm your boyfriend. Doesn't count.
Anyway.
Are
so-
we being sponsored by Overwatch?
No, it's Amazon. It's an Amazon ad.
So we're being sponsored by Amazon. Nice.
Kind of. But anyway, all right. So likes on Facebook, facebook.com/NKOTP1. Follow us on Twitter at New Kids in the Pods. His Instagram also at New Kids in the Pods. Subscribe to us on iTunes, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, YouTube,
Spotify,
everything. Fucking email us, newkidsinthepod@gmail.com, or leave us a voicemail, 774-40-NKOTP. You guys have plenty of time to send us emails or fucking leave us voicemails.
You know,
'cause-
someone messaged me. He's like, "Oh, like I was telling my girlfriend about your show." He's like, what, like, what are the ways she could listen? Because I guess he listens to it on whatever. And I was like, what? I'm like, bro, what aren't we?
What
on?
aren't?
I gave him the laundry list.
Listen, I found out recently
Google Play, everything.
that one of my favorite podcasts that does way better than this one just got on Spotify. We've been on Spotify
Yep.
for a hot minute now.
Yup.
So we're doing something, right?
Yep, yes we are.
When we figure that out, I'll let you know.
So anyway, all right,
I'm
guys.
also curious to know what that is.
Check you out in like 3 weeks, Mamba, in a world full of
3 weeks.
In a world full of Trump's being Michael Scott.
Yeah, I agree with that. All right, guys. Check you out in a few weeks. Kissies on your dickies.